go.
Overruled. Yeah.
Let me amuse myself.
Yeah.
Look at me.
Hmm. 7 minutes, and then I have maxed out resin. Maxed out resin would be nice. Hello, Light. How are you doing today on this fine Monday day?
Laid bare.
Pretty good. You finally got your C1 child after 4 years. Guaranteed Zhao now, so you'll keep trying. Do you have enough time? How much time is left on the banner? 8 days. You got a week to try and get him. Where's the next one? I hate the leeway. The leeway ley lines spawn in weird places. Fontaine is much easier to do. Where is it? There we go. Yeah, I want to try and finish. I'm going to. Gonna do all my resin first, and then we can finish the Hu Tao quest. Because that ends what, in a week? End of this week. You won't spend any money, but you have Welkin and dailies to pull at least. Won't hurt to try. Well, I mean, objectively, it can hurt you to try if you don't get him in time, because the pity doesn't carry over, but if you want to try, you want to try. Myself, I am not a confident man, so I would never do it unless I had guarantee, just because I don't trust my luck. Even though I've been pretty lucky lately, so I guess wouldn't be the worst thing to try being more lucky. Is the music loud enough? It feels kind of quiet. You won't go. You get more than a 10 pull. Not much, and can easily be regained. You and I have differing theories on spending money.
Witness my rise.
Witness my rise. You're so itchy. There we go. Let's try that loud. Okay. Well, how much resin do we have to spend? 120. 6 more runs. Yeah, we can get it done. I was looking at the Genshin Reddit today, and all I saw was people just absolutely fawning over Hu Tao. Which means that this quest has to be at least pretty decent, because people wouldn't be raving about a character unless the writing was halfway decent. Then again, people really like Farina, and I didn't think Farina's writing was that good, so. Only money you spent is 2 Welkin refreshes. You don't really want any upcoming characters. You say that until they just, out of the blue, pull out something that's really, really cool. That's how they get you. That's how they make you spend money. This weekend, I spent almost $100 on shiny cardboard. The only one you want is Skirk, and that's still a long way ahead.
Transfixed.
You don't know that. They might release her like next patch. You don't know. Nothing is set in stone. That game is super. Oh, frame rate. Not sure why. How much resin? 4 more runs. They wouldn't. Yeah, sure. They're such a lovely company. I don't really like this song either. This I like. I have to deal with the ramifications of being poor now. Because I spent everything and now I have nothing in the game, and it feels weird not sitting on so much. Hey Natasha, welcome. It's been a while. Hope you've had a good 2025 so far. Bonk. Let's calm down here. Where's my energy regen? There we go.
Witness my wrath.
Whenever they release a new area, you'll farm that completely empty, so you do it every time. I too also enjoy sucking the land dry of all of its natural resources. It's the American in me. You know, ever since Notlin got its new expansion, it became a lot less good to farm. You guys know the ley lines are, I assume you know, but ley lines kind of spawn on a set path. In Notlin, the ley lines used to spawn like in super easy to get places, but then they released the new area and it spawns on this tiny island that's super hard to get to. So I started doing my ley lines in Fontaine because they're super easy, but I always pass by this one chest and it makes me want to get it. You're in the hospital, so not too good of the first month? What were you in the hospital for? If you don't mind me asking. Was it something super serious, or was it like surgery recovery?
Transfixed. This is where you fall.
Ooh, beautiful. Beautiful. Perfect. You can collect this. You had an operation last 2 weeks because 2 weeks before that You had excruciating lower abdomen pain that wouldn't go away. You have, was it like, what is that thing called? Your, was it gallbladder? Not gallbladder, appendix. Did you have your appendix removed? I know that's a really popular thing that people have to have done.
Ad Astra. Thank you for coming.
Okay. Well, now we have leeway quests from the music. I'm pretty sure, other than the quest, I think we're done with Lantern Rite. Yeah. Because we got everything that you can get, right? Just the gift envelopes are the only thing I didn't, but I don't really care too much about gift envelopes anyway. So, we just have quests to do. Yeah, just these quests to do. Up, 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 up. Up, 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 up. Oh well. I wish Shutao was voiced.
Hey there! It's us again!
Hello, you two. I'm so sorry, but if you're looking for the director, I'm afraid she still hasn't returned.
Yeah, when is Huktao gonna rerun? It's been a while.
What? She still isn't back after 2 whole days?
Not exactly, but it's not unheard of. The director is unpredictable sometimes. She's been known to disappear for up to 2 weeks.
Imagine being able to disappear from your job for 2 weeks and not get fired.
Okay, well in that case, a couple of days isn't a huge deal. Hu Tao will be Hu Tao.
Oh look, it's Gaming, but he's not voiced. Oh, hehe, I spied Traveler and Paimon. Man, how long's it been? Happy Lantern Rite. He's got a choker on.
Oh, hey Gaming!
Happy Lantern Rite, Gaming. I gotta make a delivery to Chenyu Vale. It works out nicely because my dad's eager for me to get home for the holidays anyway. So 2 birds with 1 stone.
Hold on! A delivery from the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor to Chenyu Vale? Is this for the Feiyun Commerce Guild by any chance?
Wait, what? Have you been learning fortune telling or something? How could you know that? You have endometriosis, which basically means there's stuff growing on the outside of your intestines that couldn't be there and therefore causes extreme pain. Never heard of that. Is it like solid growths that are dangerous? Or is it just the pain?
No, we just ran into Singcho a couple of days ago, so he told us the news.
Whew, you scared me there for a second. I thought we'd sprung a leak, and on the one job that we were specifically told has to be extremely hush-hush. But it sounds like you found out from another source, so we're all good. Undertaker, Miss Undertaker, is everything ready to be loaded up? If so, I'll do a quick inventory count, and then I'll be on my way. Give PCOS, do share the pains, but endometriosis so much cause other. Why we have the surgery now, so it's not a recurring thing, right? You have the surgery and now you don't have to deal with it anymore?
The goods are ready for inspection. This way, please.
Wait, Gaming! The last we heard, Baiju was still trying to figure out a way to help Singcho's great-grandfather. So, did it not work then?
Oh, the Baiju part is news to me. But anyway, the master from the Feiyun Commerce Guild said they just want to ship some items back home to get ahead of the situation. I guess they're hoping for the best and planning for the worst, so don't worry, there's still hope. He's
Gotcha.
not dead yet.
Hey, Traveler, do you think we should go see Xingqiu?
Before you run off on a wild goose chase, Master Xingqiu's already back home in Chenyu Vale. He and his... wait. I didn't know the Feiyun Commerce Guild was based in Chenyu Vale. He and his brother made the trip together. Something about checking if any repairs are needed at the family home.
That doesn't sound promising. Yeah, he's sure to know what's going on.
Alright, well I'd better get moving. Next time we're going for dim sum. I have friends that really enjoy dim sum, but it doesn't look that good to me. It can regrow, sadly. You've met women that had multiple surgeries and it always came back. Is it a super invasive surgery? I mean, you said it has a week downtime. That seems pretty lenient for surgeries, right? I mean, either way that sucks, but...
Baiju, what are the chances? We were just about to go looking for you.
A most curious coincidence. He was searching for you too.
I was indeed. Traveler, there's a situation I need your help with.
Has his lordship taken a turn for the worse?
No, his condition is stable for now. This is a different situation. It's about Chi-Chi.
Oh, we're gonna have to give her an intervention and tell her that she's dead.
Chi-Chi? What's wrong with her? Has she passed out too?
She still hasn't come back from her herb gathering trip. It was 2 days ago that she left, and she was supposed to return the same day.
Oh, maybe all the mountain climbing slowed her down. Or maybe she got bored of work and turned it into a vacation.
Given Chi-Chi's unique condition, we always make sure to write the agreed return time in her notebook.
There is also a rule in the notebook which says not finding herbs okay. Getting home late, not okay. But now she's over a day late and still no sign of herbs. You guys say herb or herbs?
Yikes! Has this ever happened before?
Never, hence our concern that something has happened to her. So we posted a commission at the Adventurers Guild yesterday. Oh, sorry, I didn't do my commissions yesterday.
But I've dealt with many adventurers in the past, and they don't always fill me with confidence.
Herbs.
So I'm not comfortable leaving the search for Chi-Chi to them alone.
Well, don't worry, Baiju. I will find your Chi-Chi. All it's gonna cost you is 10 Primo Gems. It's not too invasive, but you have to spend 3 days in the hospital and you're still on sick leave until Friday at least. Having 4 cuts in your stomach isn't fun, and you still have trouble walking and sitting. That's not super great. My mom had gallbladder surgery 2 years ago, and she was down. She couldn't return to work for 3 months, 3-4 months, and I had to help. I had to help her like get up and sit down. She had to sit in a specific angle for like I think almost 2.5 months that she had to just basically be completely stationary in a special chair. It's not fun. It's not fun getting cut open. Anyway, neither am I. Just this morning, some of the adventurers were back already, saying they found the place where Chi-Chi went missing, but got spooked because it was haunted. Needless to say, they did not catch a glimpse of Chi-Chi herself. It's Hu Tao. Hu Tao finally caught up with Chi-Chi. They're reenacting her cutscene trailer.
In short, right now, you are the only person I feel I can trust completely.
Where'd you send her to go herb gathering?
Wuwang Hill, in the Chingsha mountain range.
That is exactly what's happening. They are redoing Hu Tao's trailer.
Chingsa again, huh?
Indeed. It's looking increasingly likely that something untoward has happened up there.
You think the procedure might be similar, but you could be wrong? I have no idea. I don't know what the procedure for the gallbladder was called. Hello, Annie. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a good day. Or nighttime.
I saw 2 new patients yesterday. Their symptoms were identical to those present in Timaeus and his lordship.
Alright, we can discuss that later, Baiju. Right now, we gotta go.
Yep, finding Chi-Chi is the #1 priority right now. We'll update you as soon as we can.
Thank you both. I'm counting on you.
No, oh my god, look at his pants. Those look so uncomfortable. I hate that. Oh wait, I thought we had already started this quest, but no, that was just the interlude to the quest. Alright, we gotta go to Wu Wang Hill and search for Chi-Chi. Let's do it. Flower. I keep catching glimpses of myself, and I realize I look like I'm hunched over super far. I keep trying to sit up, but I hate trying to have a good posture.
Is it just Paimon, or is this place creepier than ever? Paimon really hopes Chi-Chi's okay.
Oh my god, monsters! They're blue. That means they're stronger and different than other monsters. Baiju's pants are the only part of your design that you dislike. Yeah, I hate pants that like don't go below the ankle, but also don't. It's just like the most weird part of your leg that it sits on, and it feels weird.
Just what are they up to? Oh, Paimon's got it. They came here to go ghost hunting.
Yes, they're here to ghost hunt, and the ghost they're after is Chi-Chi.
The people from the adventure.
But I guess she's more of a zombie than a ghost, right?
Haunted. Hu-Tao knows all about ghosts, and Lan Yan's rattan figures have all those witness sigils on them. So she must know what she's doing too.
Then what happened to Chi-Chi Lumine? It's very simple. She got ghost busted.
One second. Oh, okay. Hear Paimon out. Chi-Chi's a zombie, so her joints are stiff. That means she can't run too fast, and so she must have gotten kidnapped by a ghost.
Ghosts, I'm assuming, are incorporeal.
All right then. Well, let's keep looking for clues. We'll see who's right soon enough.
It's me, I'm right. I'm always right, Paimon. I'm the main character.
Huh? What was that sound?
Sorry, I sneezed.
Ghost incoming!
Yelan's not voiced either. God damn it! I love Laura Post, but she's not here. All right, I shall do Laura Post's voice. Hold up, it's me. Chi-Chi is 6 feet under when Hu-Tao is in the mix. Yeah, a cute little treasure coffin.
Yelan, what are you doing here? We were told this place was haunted. Well, guess it kind of was, just not by ghosts apparently.
That's right. I managed to scare off a few rookie adventurers, but it looks like you're not so easy to spook. Anyway, don't go any further. There's danger up ahead. If you're the danger, I'm willing to get in any sorts of danger.
But we have to find Chi-Chi. She went missing around here and she could be in danger.
I'm aware of the situation. My contacts in the Adventurers Guild filled me in. I found an herb gatherer's basket partway up the mountain, possibly belonging to Chi-Chi, but I don't think she's here anymore.
Huh. What makes you so sure?
Okay. This song is really good, but it doesn't really fit the vibe. Okay. You had to take the tomatoes out of your salad because they looked weird? Don't discriminate against your tomatoes just because they look different. Come on. Don't be prejudiced. Because I scoured this whole place looking for clues. That's how I know that the immediate area is safe. But beyond this point, I can't be sure. Paimon, Lanyan, NPCs, and Shangling are voiced, and Yunjin sings a Chinese opera. You see, I'm not Chinese, so Yunjin singing in a Chinese opera sounds weird to me. I know it's like a really traditional thing, but I don't know, I'm not even a huge opera. You are the prejudice. That's like saying I am the racist. No, I'm investigating the unknown disturbances here. About a month ago, the Ministry of Civil Affairs noticed an unusual spike in the number of elderly people seeking medical care in Qingce village. Plus, they all seem to be suffering from an unknown illness. Tomato racism.
He's convinced that
Total
something's up in Qingce
tomato
village.
death. Actually, we discovered that the source of the problem isn't in Qingce village itself, but where we are now, Wuwang Hill. But the village isn't far from here, and the elderly residents are particularly vulnerable, which is why they've borne the brunt of it.
Huh. The plot thickens.
Almost as thick as Yelon. I bet Hu Tao and Lanyan knew something.
Probably. If only we knew where the heck they'd gone.
Yeah, I really like the song, but we gotta have something a little bit less happy. I might have some idea.
Really? So where are they?
They're right behind me, aren't they? Somewhere difficult to reach. For now, you should come with me. We need to speak with Ningguang.
What? Why?
Don't act so surprised. I just shared top secret information with you. Surely you didn't think I would let you walk away. Oh my god, she's gonna kill me! Let's go!
What are you gonna do?
I'm kidding. Ningguang is well aware of the situation with Director Hu, and everything I've seen suggests that Lanyan and Chi-Chi have ended up in the same place as her. Yeah, in my wishing waiting room where they're not gonna get used for a while. Come on, Ningguang will explain everything. Yelan is busy completing the 7-star... Oh my god! Hey Josh, I accidentally deleted my account, and the number of Y's and 3's are very easy to forget in my name. What do you mean, easy? Or hard to forget? There's 1 Y and 3 3's. Either way, welcome back. Hope you're having a good day or night. Now, the real question is there any way... Yeah, okay, I can do focus experience mode. That way I don't have to do it. Good. Thank God I don't have to do story quests. Whew. Imagine actually having to play the content for this game. That would be awful. Excuse me. Nothing suspicious to see here. Where is my quest? I thought it was going to be right here. Where is it? It is in this direction. What? Where? What? What do you... No, okay, I'm doing the wrong quest, that's why. So you're telling me I can't do the rest of the Lantern Rite because I haven't done what I assume is Yelan's story quest. I don't want to start her story quest. Like I want to do the story quests in one sitting and then potentially, you know, like make a video on them because they're good story quests. I just don't want to like start the story quest right now, man. Why don't they have focus experience mode for the limited quest? They should, because it's limited time. Damn. I don't want to do like okay, also there's a lot of story quests that I just don't care about, but I don't want to do the story quests right now. Hey, look at, she's A posing. The quest is fully voiced. Quest is fully voiced. I'm not going to do the whole thing, but if I do the story quest, Yelan disappears from the world as well. Man, that sucks. Okay, well, skip through it.
Finished, huh? What did you think?
I think you're very pretty.
Everyone took it very seriously.
Of course they did. They have the chance to be picked as the new Tianshu, so you can bet they're putting their best foot forward. And keep in mind, whoever gets in has to execute their plan as written. Nobody wants to have any regrets. That's for me to know and you to find out. We can talk more after the interviews.
The only
We'll
story
see the
quest you
candidates
have.
now. Let's do one at a time. Start with Chenwei.
The only story quest you haven't done is Emily's because you don't particularly give a single shit about that character. Yeah, I mean, she never existed in the story until they made her to
Yes, ma'am.
like to spend money on her, so she's pretty forgettable.
Oh, so you two are the assessment officers, are you?
I don't like your attitude. Get the
I
fuck out of
assumed
here.
that given the great import of this situation, Lady Ningguang would perhaps be assessing us in person. I certainly hadn't imagined I'd be seeing two entirely
Who the fuck is this
unfamiliar
dude?
faces.
He's
I
already
trust you
done.
read through my manifesto? I'd be more than happy to clarify any details you found difficult to grasp. It was written with an expert audience in mind.
Can
after
I
all.
stab him?
Mind your tone, mister.
Relax. It wasn't intended as a personal slight against anyone in particular. I was simply stating a fact.
Did you learn your communication skills from Cloud Retainer?
Cloud Retainer? You know this Adeptus? Oh, yes, I remember now. You must be the traveler that people are constantly talking about.
You prefer characters with even the slightest bit of relevance. Well, that is very... I can't think of a word, but I'm making fun of you. You haven't done it too, but you will someday because you do find the concept of her character interesting. What is she? I don't know anything about her. All I know is she's a Dendro character and I don't play with Dendro characters and she's not even that attractive, so I ignored her.
With your sterling reputation, you must have a respectable level of erudition. Perhaps you will be able to understand the concepts.
She's a
I have put
perfume maker,
forward.
you think?
Yeah. although I
There's only
shouldn't get
room
my
for
hopes
one
up.
perfume maker in Genshin, and that's the one that made all the sexual jokes when we were making her
Is
perfume.
it my turn?
Yes. Please introduce yourself.
I'm, Mingbo.
Mingbo?
I work in the Ministry of Civil Affairs. I've worked
Dessert
there
time.
for,
What shall you consume
9
today?
years,
You should have some broccoli.
5 months, and 3 days. In that time, I've handled, 2,347 cases. I
What a
have
nerd.
12 active cases at the moment. They should be concluded in, 16 days.
What a
My current
nerd!
work is related to urban planning, and I'm also responsible for, auditing the accounts. To be more precise, there are 3 parts to the accounts, namely,
From what you gather, she's a perfume maker by day and cleans up crime scenes at night. So she's
You know what?
a less
Let's leave
rich
the
version of
self-introduction there
Batman?
and move on to some questions.
oh,
That does sound slightly
Okay. Sorry.
Hello. Not gonna lie, I'm feeling a little nervous.
I'd
What
be
would you
looking.
like to
I'd be
know?
feeling nervous too
You're
wearing
here
that
to
hat.
assess me, so ask away, and I'll answer your questions to the best of my ability.
Your manifesto is very wide in its scope, but you don't seem to be personally involved in many of the specific fields. How can you be sure that you have the ability to put your plan into action?
You've nothing sweet at
Very
home.
fair question.
I'm sweet at
I
home.
completely
Ha!
understand where you're coming from. But I'm confident in my plan. I've visited many different places, talked to lots of people with far more expertise than myself, and my manifesto is the conclusion of these efforts. Of course, two different problems can be interconnected in very complicated ways,
Goofus.
and you might reach two very contradictory conclusions depending on which one you're
No,
focusing on.
I'm very.
What
I
I've
just
tried to
smacked
do
my
is strike
knee
a balance. In other words,
into my
present
desk.
an optimal solution to all the problems
And
as
it
a
hurts.
whole.
How do you plan to determine whether you are right or wrong about your proposed solution being the optimal one?
A great question. Well, I'd start by having my colleagues and the secretaries of the UA High Pavilion evaluate any proposals before implementation. Post-implementation, it would all come down to the results. If it turned out that my judgment was to blame for poor results, I would take responsibility.
Nice answer. All right, next question.
How much do I have to do
He seems
of this
like a
quest?
great guy. Everything he said was thoughtful and logical, and he was just a pleasure
You
to
have dark
listen
chocolate
to.
with salted caramel. Ew. I
Here's
don't like
my take on what we
caramel.
just learned. As you saw, Shenwei is highly knowledgeable. He proposes many excellent ideas in his manifesto which effectively target the big issues. But he is very proud and incredibly stubborn. He doesn't care much about other people's feelings. Mingguo's plan is more
Crunch,
thorough
crunch.
and more measured.
Ugh.
You can tell he's meticulous in his work.
I
very
prefer
detail-oriented.
milk chocolate.
But he and Shenwei are otherwise polar opposites. Minghua is not very articulate and comes across as very timid in conversation.
Perfect summary. Paimon couldn't agree more. You're good at this, Yuan.
Last but not least, Jur-E. His manifesto is full of pertinent details, his methodology is sound, and his proposals cover a broad range of fields, which is quite
You
a rare
like
feat.
milk chocolate, but
The
it makes
depth
you
he goes
nauseous
into in
fast?
each and every area
Why
means
does
it
milk
can only
chocolate
be a
make you
product of
nauseous? Are you
painstaking
lactose
work.
intolerant?
Plus, he's modest and good at dealing with people. But what really interests me is that many of his views happen to coincide with Uncle Tien's. Having someone like Jur-E take the position would certainly put Uncle Tien's mind at rest.
Great.
We'll see. Let's go back and report to Uncle Tien.
Uncle Tian, please let me do the Lantern Rite. Please, 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 please let me do the Lantern Rite. There we go. Sick. Okay, that's all we had to do. Now we can do the Lantern Rite. Not that bad. Nope. Passed all lactose intolerant tests as negative. Really? Maybe you're just allergic to chocolate. Maybe you're like a dog. Dogs can't eat chocolate because the therobromine? I don't... Something like that makes them very sick. Have you ever considered that you might just be a dog in a human's body? There are two wolves inside of you. Both of them are gay. In the past, I would have said, "It's Beto!" Oh shit. I mean, I'd be happy to join you, but I'm not about to tell my crew they won't get to go home for the festival this year. Aw, Ningguang got rejected. She doesn't get to go on a date with a Beto. Poor Ningguang, whatever will you do with all your money, power, and influence? I lost my penny. There it is. That all goes without saying, unlike what I hope you're going to say next. Ha ha ha! You sure have had a way with words, alright? Fine, it's a yes. You don't handle heavy cream very well, and you think milk chocolate has a lot of it. Man, you must really... Run. The Gate of Fright, Guyon Stone Forest, yeah? I'll handle it. I knew I could count on the great Captain Beto to answer the call of duty. Call of duty! Save the compliments, just make sure you pay my crew properly. It's Lantern Rite, so they'll be expecting 5 times their usual rate. The deal is sealed, and then the trap is sprung. Well, you've got me now. So what about your share, How much will that rob me of? Why does Ningguang have claws on her 2 fingers? You know? I feel like that would make some things very difficult. Oh please, firstly, no one can rob the Tian Chuan, not even me. And secondly, keep my share. It's my gift to you. Go buy yourself a new hairpin with it. Smart, you see? Beidou just told her girlfriend, basically, buy something for yourself from me. That way she doesn't have to spend it. For some reason, you can handle cheesecake and Alfredo sauce perfectly well. But the moment it's in anything else, suddenly it's a problem. Sounds like prejudice again. You're racist against everything that's not cheesecake and Alfredo sauce. I should probably change the language. Hutao's voice is great in Japanese. Never. I will never listen to anything in Japanese. Refuse to do it. Saves me a trip to the market, right? Hehehehe. If it's not in English, I'm not gonna listen to it. Bye, Beidou. Oh hey, it's the Traveler and Paimon.
Ahoy there, Captain Beidou!
Little Paimon. That bright-eyed enthusiasm is exactly what Ningguang needs. She's conscripting you, by the way. Got some real back-breaking work lined up for you.
What?
You played the quest in Japanese dub and it was delightful. Don't care. I don't like listening to things in different languages. Ah, sorry, I got a dash. See you around, folks. Now that sounds like prejudice. It's not prejudice. I don't like listening to things in other languages because I don't understand what they're saying. If I could speak Japanese or if I could speak Chinese or Korean, then I would listen to the quests in that language. But I don't like listening to things and reading stuff that doesn't match up with the sound. Oh yeah, and happy Lantern Rite. Also, these characters' voices I've only ever listened to in English, so listening to them with a different voice actor would sound like not a character. Yilan clearly knows me well. She's brought you two here without me needing to say a word. Beidou said, you were conscripting us. Not understanding is better than nothing? Not even close. Beidou never passes on an opportunity to wisecrack at my expense. She's not exactly wrong though, is she? The Traveler and Paimon have actually been there before. That makes them the perfect candidates.
Been where? Where's there?
We're going to Purgatory. I know you're looking for someone, and I don't wish to waste your time, so I'll get right to the point. From what I understand, Director Hutao, Miss Chi-Chi, and Miss Lanyan are currently stranded inside the border.
Border? The border? That border?
We're going to Purgatory. Yes, that border. The border between life and death. You got a notification for your ex, best friend's boyfriend's... You got a notification for your ex, best friend's boyfriend's story on Instagram, and he posted vids and pics of her birthday parties. You unfollowed him and all her alt accounts as well. What's your best friend's name? Ha. Aha. Aha. Sorry. You have the English voices to listen to and German subtitles. That sounds horrible.
Whoa. When did you find out about the border? Wait, and how did you know we'd been there before?
Do you still have the commands? You should. I don't remember them. What was it? It was 8-ball? It was exclamation 8-ball or exclamation heist. And then that would let you do the 8-ball or the heist. Her name is Evelyn. Really? Okay. Whoa. When did you find out about the border? Wait, and how did you know we'd been there before? Come on.
Oh, right. Literally your job to know that kind of stuff. Fair enough. Good job.
Yo, you're rich. Remember, on YouTube, you get points if you chat. It's only a nightmare if it isn't voiced. Oh, does actually not having it voiced make it easier for you to listen? Cool. All your points are gone? Well, you said you deleted your account, right? You're on a different account now. Which would mean that you unfortunately don't have points. You points because you are a yapper. Yapper. Time is limited, so I can't go into full detail, but let me give you all a brief bit of background on the current situation. 1 month ago, the Ministry of Civil Affairs became aware of an unusual illness affecting the elderly of Chingsa. A couple of weeks later, Director Hu came to report a potential disturbance in the border. The Ministry of Civil Affairs investigated and sure enough found an ominous presence on Wu Wang Hill. Then 3 days ago, Hu Tao came to us again, this time to update us that she was now ready to go to the border and investigate the situation in full. We had agreed to meet again yesterday, but she failed to show up. That's when I sent Yalan to investigate further. Paimon is talking in English and other characters are talking in German and your brain is fried. That sounds like it would be hard, yeah. You should just abandon the German language. You know? It's so hard to say ich, ach, bin, ach. You play the whole game in English, you don't have the multilingual problem. Yeah, just be monolingual, that way you don't have to worry. Director Hu's last known location was Wu Wang Hill. Same goes for Chi-Chi and Lan Yan. I'm about 90% sure all three of them are stuck in the border.
If even Hu Tao can't get out, there must be something seriously wrong.
Now that you know the situation, are you willing to travel to the border and rescue Hu Tao and company? Your prior experience exploring that realm makes you our best hope.
Of course! If our friends are in trouble, we'll help however we can.
You speak English because you find German quite awkward? Your boyfriend's gonna go through hell learning German when he moves. Yeah. Because I learned German for about half a semester and it was hard. You need some of the German names to explain stuff to your little bro. Czech is far worse than German. I didn't even know they had different languages.
But there's one problem. Last time we went to the border, Hu Tao led the way. We don't know how to get there on our own.
I'm guessing Ningguang thought of that already. You can seek assistance from the Conqueror of Demons at Wangshu Inn. He will show you the way. We're gonna see Xiao.
Xiao, of course!
Yulan was preparing to travel to the border herself before you two entered the picture, so naturally he has been briefed on the situation. This rescue mission is of the utmost importance. Director Hu must be brought back safe and sound. We got it. Then you'll wait here for the good news. German is awful. Your boyfriend is Czech Republic. They speak Czech. It's a Slavic country. I didn't know Czech was a language. Sorry, I only concern myself with... Well, actually, I don't even concern myself with any. It's too much work. Oh, we got lucky. If I'd gone, I don't know what my chances would have been. Don't go putting your feet up just yet, Yelan. I'm afraid I have another mission for you. Yeah, I figured that might be the case. What's the situation? The gate array, we've now found the locations of the gates of life, concealment, fright, and injury. Is that right? Yiqing and Ganyu are handling the gates of life and concealment, and Captain Beidou has agreed to take Crux Feet to guard the gate of fright. Ooh. That leaves the gate of injury. I've racked my brains, and other than the Conqueror of Demons, I can't think of anyone more suitable for this one than you. Oh. I see. It's in the chasm. Oh. That's right. As for the remaining 4 gates, we are working to calculate their positions based on what we know of the array so far. It shouldn't take long. This is interesting. Don't even get you started on accusative, dative, and genitive. The translation for black smog thingy is literally horrible smell. For foreigners, German grammar must be hell. Sounds like hell. When I last saw Director Hu, she said that if worse comes to worse, activating these 7 and 8 gates array might be our only option. But if you have doubts, I would like to hear them. I don't know much about this magic array, but doesn't it involve obfuscating one of the people involved? Oh, that's right. We're gonna kill somebody. That is what troubles me too. Let's continue this discussion another time. So Yelan's basically like, are you gonna kill somebody? And she's like, oh man, yeah, that sucks. I really don't want to do that. Let's talk about it later. You have to learn Japanese through German, unlike how you usually learn languages through English, because you're gonna learn Japanese at job school. Yeah, imagine being multilingual. That sounds awful. I can barely think in one language. I couldn't imagine trying to think in 2 languages. You want to speak a lot of languages? You found it rewarding? Yeah, I think being multilingual is a really good thing. I just don't think I would ever be able to do it. Wait, I'm doing the wrong quest right now. Oh shit.
I see. Then it's more or less as I anticipated.
All right.
I screwed
then
up.
Let me ask this. The ideas in Jur-E's manifesto are very
Oh well,
similar to
all
your
right.
own.
Well, we're stuck
there
in
any
this
particular reason
this little
behind
section of the
this?
quest because I messed up.
I didn't want to say anything when I gave you the list of candidates, for fear of affecting your judgment.
Well, how your
But
guys' day been?
I can tell
You been
you,
having a good day?
those 3 candidates have all studied under me in the past. It's only
Thank you,
natural
thank you.
that they share
I'm
some
very good at
similarities
this.
with me. But
Actually
Shin
good,
Wei
you
went
can
on
keep
to
studying.
focus on his business.
Should be studying
And
instead of
Ning
watching
Guo
people
has
play
always been
Genshin in general.
occupied with his work at the Ministry of Civil
Nihongo
Affairs.
desu.
Of all of them,
Watashi no Nihongo
Juri
desu.
was with me
That doesn't
for
mean
the
anything.
longest duration.
Whoa! So how did you get to know them all, Uncle Tien?
Chen Wei was referred to me by an old friend. Ming Guo came to my attention in the course of my work. As for Juri, that was pure happenstance.
I'm bored of this
We
quest.
first met while fishing. Gradually, as we got to know each other,
Oh,
we
yeah,
started
speaking of,
discussing all sorts of topics.
Speaking of
Juri came from a
fishing, do you
poor
guys remember that
family.
one
His
commission
parents died
at
when he was
the,
very young. But he was a
at the
gifted
hotel
student
where you
and
give
a
the guy
fast
fish
learner.
and then
He
you
reminded
get
me
attacked
of
by a
a
ruin
younger
hunter that's
version of
invulnerable?
myself. So I started.
And then the
out
guy's
giving
like,
him a
"Oh
few
man, that's
words of
annoying," and then he
advice when we were
one-shots
out
it,
fishing, and
and then that's
noticed
never
how
explained
quickly he
like
got
what's going
on.
on with that guy.
quite.
Parents usually
And
speak
now,
Hindi at
all
home,
of a
and growing up in
sudden,
an English
He's
environment makes you
grown
now
into
speak a
mature
weird
young man.
mix of Hindi
It's
and
a joy
English at
to
home.
see.
Interesting.
But it also gets one thinking. The young are growing up. I am growing old.
Do you think in Hindi or do you
How
think in
time
English?
flies. No
Like, what-
one can escape.
When you think in your
the
brain,
cycle of
are you
life.
do you think in both or do
I
you
don't
think
know,
in
Uncle
one?
Tien. You still seem in pretty good shape to me. You might have another few years of work left in you, don't you think?
This Streamlabs thing is so
Oh,
annoying.
you. There's really no need to console me. Having less energy than I used to isn't such a bad thing. It just means I finally have a good reason to retire. Spend my days doing what old men like me should be doing.
You only had 3 hours of
Going
sleep, but
fishing
work went well, and
whenever
now you're
I
getting a
feel
Leo
like
Guardian
it.
to help you with finances and
Sounds
other
like
stuff
you
because you're
sure
really bad
love
at
fishing,
them.
Uncle Tien.
Dick.
Ooh, there's nothing
I love
quite like
profiting off
fishing
other
to
people.
pass the time. Ooh, and freshly caught fish, they make the most beautiful fish soup with barely any preparation required.
Fresh fish soup. Sounds tasty.
Doesn't it? Also, some time ago, Juri purchased a very special recipe from an old fisherman. When we've been fishing recently,
There we go. Okay.
Juri always
That's better.
brings some extra ingredients he prepared in advance.
Why are we listening to this guy
Combination
talk
of
about
these
soup?
makes
I
the
wanna.
soup taste
I wanna go
even
ghost
more
hunting.
wonderful. That flavor makes for a fond memory.
Legal Guardian gets paid. You get taught things you
But
were
at
never
my
taught and
age,
gain some security in
Who
daily
knows
life.
how many more
Imagine getting
chances I
paid
have
to
left
basically be a
taste it
parent.
again.
That's crazy.
Can Paimon come next time too?
You know that's what
Paimon
foster
really
parents
wants
do
to
in
try it.
that's what
Let's
foster
get back
parents
to the
do
matter at
in
hand.
America. A lot
Uncle
of
Tien,
foster parents
We've reported back. Do you have a verdict?
a lot of foster parents will just
I
adopt
appointed
kids for the
you
money
as the
and then
assessment
treat them.
officer.
Not everyone, but there's a lot
I
of foster
trust
parents
your
that would just
judgment.
basically do it for the money
Had you not asked me why Juri's ideas were so similar
because
to
you get
mine,
paid to adopt
I was
kids
not
and
going
take
to
care of them.
mention my history with any.
Or it's not even adoption, it's fostering
This
them.
decision must be guided
Because it's
by
plot
what is
relevant.
fair
Yes, the soup
and right.
The soup and
Please
fishing story is
disregard
very
all
plot
other
relevant. That's my mistake.
considerations And make your final decision only after a thorough review of each candidate's talents and capabilities.
Yes.
Remember, you must.
Also, I
Understood.
just realized I can just be skipping
Come
through
on,
this. I don't have to listen
Let's
to
go
it.
talk somewhere else.
Bye-bye,
Yes,
Uncle
Yelan.
Tim. Look after yourself.
I'd love to talk to Yelan. Ooh.
So, it's gonna be Jerry, right?
Man.
His manifesto was written well, and he's the best speaker.
Easy. Let's not rush. There's no time limit for this assessment.
Huh? So, are you gonna give them more tests?
Look
or
at my
something?
hair. Why does it stand up
No,
like that?
nothing like that. The assessment itself is
Look how
complete.
fuzzy and curly my hair
But let me
got.
give you a
But then
word
I
of
can also
advice.
just do this.
Things are not always as they appear.
Yeah.
The biggest no
Now I
in
look
intelligence work is to
pretty much
only
the
get
same.
information from the person of interest themselves. The truth is almost always hidden beneath many layers of deception. You have to get information through many different channels. For example, Wenyuan, Shanghua.
Yes?
Lady Yelan, what are your orders?
Ugh!
She just
Who are
spawned
they?
people?
Where'd they come from?
Did they scare you? These two
It's
are
not really
Wenyuan
that. You'll
and
be in
Shanghua.
contact once
They
every
work
few
for me.
months. She'll
As
get your
my
attorney
trusted
letters,
assistants,
and then you can
they
help
are always
make.
standing guard
And then she
nearby.
can help make budgets and
They
help
also
save
perform
money.
various assignments
Okay.
as
Well, it's
required.
boring.
Shanghua is a business expert who gets his information by trading. Wenyuan relies on word of mouth. And there's also Upei, who's not here right now.
That meathead must have been out there on sea surveillance for some time now. Is he all right? I seem to remember that he can't swim.
Nothing can take that guy down. Certainly not a little wind and waves.
A lot of German
Shanghua,
foster parents are
visit
just
all
as
the
bad,
commerce
just
guilds
cashing
and
in
look
without
into
any care.
Qianwei's background. Wenyuan,
Yeah.
go to
I
the
mean,
Ministry of
it
Civil
takes-
Affairs and look through
It's really
Minhua's
hard
work
to
file.
foster kids. It's harder to
ma'am.
foster kids than it is to have kids because
So what
a lot
about
of foster
Jerry?
kids, you know, have serious
Jerry.
anger issues and mental
obviously,
issues
as
and
the
stuff
most
like that.
promising candidate.
So it's hard to take
We
care
will
of
be
them.
investigating him
And it's a lot
ourselves.
harder
Let's
for
go to the docks
to
first.
foster older
Lots of
kids.
people passing through there.
Because a lot
You
of
can
people
find out all
don't
kinds
want
of
to
things.
adopt older kids because they want to have a
Looking
kid
for
for the
information.
entire duration
Oh,
of their
we tried talking to
age and stuff like
Blai,
that.
the owner of Wanyu Boutique.
You met your legal guardian.
He
She's
just
really
thinks
sweet.
it's
She has a
like
lot of
North Forest.
tattoos.
Maybe he has
I don't
some
like
news for
tattoos.
us.
That's actually...
Okay, are we finally done? Can I get out of this? Yeah, okay, thank God. Can we stop doing this? I keep making the mistake. Let's get rid of that. Where is the quest? Here we go. You love tattoos and you want to have a lot? Well, I think that's gross. We get to meet Zhao, though. Hi, Zhao.
Xiao, you're already here.
It's money you don't have, so you gotta wait a few years? Yeah, and then you'll change your mind. It's you two. Where's Yelan? Zhao has tattoos. There's been a change of plan. Do you have any idea how dangerous this mission is?
Danger's never stopped the traveler before, has it?
The border between life and death is a treacherous place at the best of times, and the recent disturbances will only make it more so. You will face great peril at every step of the way. There are people stranded there. We have to get them back.
Exactly. Plus, we made a promise to Ningguang.
You're planning on getting a tattoo in March? Ugh. Ugh. Getting tattooed feels like scraping your skin open, but you fell so badly and so often as a kid you don't really care now. That's like me saying, oh, I got hit in the balls so much that, you know, I'm just gonna do it for fun. Please, go back and tell them to send Yelan instead. You know what? Fair enough. If I was Zhao in this situation, I'd much rather be traveling with Yelan than Lumine.
What? Are we not good enough?
I would feel more comfortable sending Yelan. She is privy to a secret art practiced by your clan. Plus, she has extensive experience in battle. If anything was to happen to Lumine.
Oh, so you're just worried for her safety. Wait, but she has extensive experience in battle too.
You think a hit to the balls arguably hurts worse than a bit of a scratch? Depends on the severity of the hit. One time when I was catching, my pitcher Evan, he threw me a slider. Slider is basically a pitch that just goes like, it moves sideways like this very quick. It's like a curveball, but it's got more horizontal movement, and it travels faster. So about 75 miles an hour. I think it was like around mid 70s was the thing. It bounced off the plate and it hit under my cup. That was pretty bad. You're not a big tattoo fan, but you don't have disgust and resent. It's not resentment, it's just hatred and disgust.
Come on, think of something.
We promised Zhongli we would go.
Huh? What do you...
Show Zhao the Rex coin from Zhongli. Geez, that's a fastball? No, 75 is very, very slow compared to a fastball. A decent fastball for high school standards is like around 80, but a fastball in like college is you're gonna want to at least be 85 to 90. And then like if you're in the big leagues, throwing anything lower than 90 for a fastball means you're probably not doing that good, or you're a weird pitcher. You're still designing your tattoo, but it's a combination of multiple book symbols. Harry Potter, Percy Jackson, Akatar, which you said was the smut book, and then Fourth Wing. Is Fourth Wing... What is Fourth Wing? That's not the dragon book, right?
Oh, yeah. So, this is a protective talisman that Zhongli gave us. It even has the symbol of Rex Lapis on it, see?
It is. Really? I thought that was called Wings of Fire.
He said we'd better get Hu Tao back, safe and sound, or there will be consequences.
Consequences. Oh my god, there's gonna be consequences. Your attempts to mislead me are futile. The coin is clearly a counterfeit. It carries only the symbol of Rex Lapis and none of his powers.
Oh, a drat! Zhongli swindled us!
I fear the bad karma I carry would only disturb the border further. So while I can show you the entrance, I cannot venture inside with you. Getting things engraved into your skin firmly is a big decision.
You're
and
worried that you won't
should
be able to rescue us
something
if
you like
something
for a long
bad
time.
happens, huh?
My philosophy
can
is getting
understand,
things
but
engraved into your
still.
skin is an irreversible permanent change that you should make.
Right! Hu Tao understands the border better than anyone. Without her, no one has a clue how to handle this situation.
Plus, we've been there before.
Yep, that makes us the second most experienced border goers after Hu Tao.
Dare to trust us. Very well then, hold tight. Are we gonna jump on his back? He's gonna hug us like a kangaroo? No, the valley girl in him is coming out. Not my fault I live in the valley.
Ooh, that was fast.
You like irreversible permanent changes, spontaneous ones not so much. You hate spontaneity.
So, do you know the
I don't like
spell
change
to
at all.
open the border?
Balancing the forces of life and death has always been the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor's domain. He is not familiar with the craft. But since the border has been disrupted, Feder is leaking out. We simply need to find where the leak is. That will be your entrance. Evil conquering! I have allergies.
That was amazing! So you can see Feder?
With my Adeptus perception, I can sense the presence of the abnormal whether it's Feder or not. We shall see soon enough. Let's go. You want to get a tic-tac-toe game on your arm, but make it so you win. That's I could not imagine ever tattooing that on my body.
Useless.
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 Where did it go? I lost it. There we go. Okay, that's not what I'm attacking. Monsters! I just realized I'm taking the burn damage from Xiao ultimate. The translation for Fetter in German is horrible smell. Why? Heh.
Looks like it was Fetter you saw back there after all.
Oh my god, the horrible smell is leaking out. We gotta go find the entrance from where it's leaking out. Getting into an onsen in Japan would be quite difficult. I don't know what an onsen is. Ah! Mind break! Kaviru daka! Ha!
Huh? What did you do?
Placed a witness sigil on your forehead so you can share my powers of perception. Now you'll be able to see the fetter. Sorry, my bad. Now you'll be able to share. Now you will be able to see the horrible smell. There's no knowing what things are like in there, but hopefully this will help. It's like a hot bathtub, or sorry, hot bathing. You want a bath? You don't have a bath. Oh, I guess you would probably only have showers. I haven't taken a bath in probably a decade. I don't like them. Because my bathtub's small though. When you find them, call my name. I will open a passage and pull you out. Okay. So we gotta go in. We're gonna say Xiao's name, and he's gonna pull us out. Got it.
Thanks, Xiao. You've thought of everything. Back in a jiffy.
Be extremely careful. Don't worry, Xiao. We will go investigate the horrible smell. You only have a shower, 50-50 weather, apartment in Germany has a bathtub or shower, but you prefer bathtubs. I don't like bathtubs. Will I not even give Japanese a chance? No. No, I don't like anime specifically because of Japanese voice acting. I took Japanese for 2 years, and I discovered that anime voice acting has got to be one of the worst things I've ever heard.
Paimon kinda recognizes this place from last time, but
look,
something feels different.
We're gonna follow the fetter trail, the horrible smell trail. Attack the fetter node to dispel the fetter. Sorry. Attack the horrible smell dispenser to dispel the horrible smell. Ah! Monsters! Rude. Ooh, a chest.
The path ends here. Should we jump down? Isn't that how we did it last time?
Now, be honest with me. If you guys saw a random chest in Purgatory, would you eat the just chicken leg that you found in it, you know? Because we just found a chicken leg. Would you trust the ethereal chest chicken leg? I think I would. Oh, Hu-Tao! I've come to win the 50-50.
We're nearly at the end, right? How come we still haven't found them yet? Also, it's kind of hard to tell that there's been a huge disaster here.
You would trust the ethereal chest chicken leg?
Last time.
Good man.
Maybe try using Xiao's ability.
Oh my god, it's... Can I walk on this? Yeah. Monsters! Oh, hey, look, it's a little doll.
Figures. It just ran away.
With your survival instincts, probably. It's chicken. It can't be bad for you. Did you guys know that the most nutritious way to eat chicken is raw? That's how you get all the proteins. What was I doing? My nose is so itchy. Come back, little ghost boy.
The rattan figure is covered in fetter. How did that happen?
The rattan figure is covered in
Let's see if
horrible
there are
smell.
any more.
My nose is so itchy. Hello? Are you playing Ring Around the Rosie with me? Why can... Let me catch you. The most likely to get poisoned.
Why would
No,
Madame
it's
Ron
good
leave her
for you.
rattan figures here? It's like she's using them to cast some sort of spell.
You have to
Well,
trust me on
if
this.
there's two, Paimon bets there's gotta be more.
Yeah, okay. Now, would I ever lie or spread misinformation? No. I have all of your best interests at heart. You know, I would never steer you wrong. More bonus things to accompany the protein. Minecraft is lying too then? Yeah, it's a video game, come on. You're gonna believe Minecraft over me? I'm a real person. Find the 3 people who are trapped. Yes, sir, that's what we're doing. Let the ambiance sink in. Oh wait, is this is Dao 2, the tree god, right? Dao 2, the tree god. The door of resurrection.
What's going on? Where is this? Oh, is this what the border actually looks like now? It's horrific. Get ready to jump again.
Suicide is badass. I've been watching It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia recently, so I will be quoting a bunch of stuff from that. Disregard that sign, Frank. It's a bunch of liberal bullshit. Dao 2? What, did I say Dao 2 wrong? I thought, yeah, it's Dao, isn't it not Dao 2? Dao 2, the tree god. Chi-Chi! Hi, Chi-Chi. Don't fall asleep, Chi-Chi. You've already absorbed too much bad smell. If you fall asleep, you'll never wake up again. But, so sleepy.
Focus on my voice, Chi-Chi. You are not feeling sleepy. You are the most awake person in the whole world. Even if everyone else falls asleep, you are going to stay wide awake.
Whole world asleep. Chi-Chi awake. That was impressive. I didn't know hypnotism worked in reverse.
Even so, it doesn't really solve anything.
Hang in there. I'm close to figuring out how to get to the exit. See, this is Dao 2 again. It's Taodu? Nah. Want to close my eyes and dream. Can zombies dream?
Fight it, Chi-Chi. Fight it.
A dream, huh? Alright, Chi-Chi, let me help with that. Listen closely. This is how your dream is going to go. Picking herbs in the blazing sun, Chi-Chi wipes her brow. Picking herbs, Chi-Chi. She finds a temple on a hill and goes to seek the Tao. It is Dao 2. I was right. You were wrong. Temple on a hill. An old priest greets her at the door. Surprise! Her name's Hu Tao. Hu Tao? She grabs young Chi-Chi with both hands and buries her deep underground. By Rex Lapis, she'll never be found. No! Don't bury me! Help! Not so sleepy, are you? Now, are you? No, wide awake with fright. Hashino me? I can't read Japanese anymore.
Drat! Hu Tao, We've got a problem. Somehow they've broken through my illusion.
The monsters, you mean? Monsters?
Don't be afraid, Chi-Chi. We'll protect you.
Watashi no namae wa Jay desu. Okay, so your name is Jay? Jay? Jay. Don't be afraid, Chi-Chi. We'll protect you. Namae wa Watashi no namae wa Jay desu.
Wow, Madam Ron, Chi-Chi! Oh, thank goodness we
Kimi
finally
no
found you.
toriko ni natta kemai bakito. What the? Oh, so it was you guys. Traveler, Paimon.
You frightened me for a second. I thought my illusion had been undone by a bunch of monsters. How did you find this place?
We followed the horrible smell. Let me guess, the Tiangchun sent you? I knew she'd act if I missed our meeting.
Wow, so Hu Tao really planned ahead. She knew someone
Took you
would
an
come
eternity
after
to
her.
find the signs on the hiragana keyboard. Do you have a hiragana keyboard? Do you not just type on your keyboard? Do you not have Japanese installed on your computer? Like,
It's not as simple as that.
and then just
This
switch the
place is
language?
changing constantly. Director Hu has found the exit plenty of times, but it would always close before we can get to it.
Oh, don't worry. We've got you covered.
Zhao! What note on your phone? Do you not just type... Do you not just type, like, in English and then you... okay, I don't know. Whenever I need to type in Japanese or English on my phone or computer, I just type, like, the Romaji of it. Because I have the languages installed. The horrible smell crack!
Drat! They must have sensed the new way out.
Let them come. It's their funeral. Courtesy of Director Who. Alright, let's get him.
Hurry, we gotta fend them off.
Yes, sir. Windblade. Oh, shit.
Time to go!
Alright, now I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I would kind of much prefer to use my
Closing in.
C6 Arlecchino here than Chi-Chi and
Of
Lumine.
Adepti tricks.
Get your ass over here. Horrible smell crack. Oh, you know what? I probably should have just... Whoop. Bang. Easy. Yeah, I used to play Hu Tao. Oh, no. But you guys don't like the horrible smell crack? PG does what? Huh? What did I say? Did I say something stupid? I can't be responsible for everything that I say.
You see, Xiao? Told you we'd be fine.
I'm glad you made it out. He's got no nose.
Excuse me, sir. But are you the legendary conqueror of demons?
You're not a big fan of the horrible smell crack? Well, that's on you, bud. You may spare the formalities. Is everyone okay? We're alright, but Chi-Chi absorbed a little too much horrible smell. Start from the beginning. What exactly happened? I was picking herbs, then I saw a hole. I tried to block the hole, but instead I fell in.
There's clearly something special about Chi-Chi. If I'd absorbed that much fetter,
Horrible smell.
I don't think I'd still be around to tell the tale.
Chi-Chi's condition is certainly unique, but regardless, it was still a risky call.
Well then, let's get her to Boo Boo Pharmacy, shall we?
I'll take her. Your work is still not done, so you should return to Eugene Terrace.
Oh, true. We shouldn't keep Ningguang waiting any longer. She's probably as stressed as a slime in a hot spring by this point, right?
I highly doubt it. Oh, sorry. I highly doubt it.
Okay, well, we can discuss that later. Let's just
Like
head
those
back.
damage videos with titles like B is you didn't say anything, forget I said anything. What? What do you say? What did I say? Did I say Chi-Chi does something weird? Guys, I say a lot of things. All of them are stupid. I don't think about what I say. I just like, I open my mouth and stuff comes out, you know? I vomit out words. Chi-Chi did 9,000 with her burst. What an achievement. Truly, dude. My Arlecchino probably auto-attacks without a buff for 9,000. But hey, Chi-Chi burst heals you, so... Am I going? Yeah. I didn't say anything. You're making me self-conscious. You guys are making me self-conscious. You know... The other day, Lights was talking about having round shoulders, and I took a look at the camera and I realized my shoulders are super rounded. Do you see that? Like, even if I like puff my shoulders up, they're still super round. Look how round my shoulders are. Made me self-conscious about my shoulders. I've literally never like thought about my shoulders before in my entire life. And just because of that comment about having round shoulders, now all I think about is how that I have super like round hunching shoulders, you know? I don't know, it's now I'm self-conscious about my shoulders. Where am I going? Oh, whatever. Your Sino also does 10,000 normal attacks? It's bad. Man, don't insult Chi-Chi. She doesn't have time to grow. She's dead. Congratulations on the new insecurity. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you so much. We love collecting new insecurities, like they're infinity stones. This is where Rex Lapis died. Hello, Ningguang.
We got everyone back safely.
Hi, Ningguang. Impressive work, traveler. You're even quicker than I expect. Insecurity stones. That's a good one. Just a poorly photoshopped picture of me doing this, and then I just photoshopped like stones on my hand.
Paimon thought you'd be super anxious having to wait for us here at Eugene Terrace, but you seem as calm as ever.
See? And you thought she'd be hopping around like a slime. If I can't trust you, then I really don't know who I can turn to. My apologies, Lady Tiang Chun. I promise I'm not usually late for appointments, let alone by a whole day. Hope you can understand. No apology necessary, Director Who. It was my mistake letting you go to the border by yourself. Don't say that. Even I didn't think this situation would get this bad. How bad is this bad? I'd like to know, too. How dangerous is the situation we face? And how does it compare to previous cases? And the stones are engraved with I hate my shoulders. Yep. Way worse. Like, way worse.
Huh?
I've decided Wu Tao's voice is
isn't
going to be
the
a Valley
first
Girl
time?
accent.
I've never heard of this happening before.
Well, don't forget, the border isn't part of the natural landscape. It's more like an old house that's gradually falling apart. Body dysmorphia has been added to my playlist. Damn. So it requires maintenance every once in a while. Sometimes every few centuries, every other decade or so. And of course that is the responsibility of the Wangcheng Funeral Parlor. In the past though, the worst it got was a few small bad smell leaks. That's an easy fix with our secret art. It burns all the way, no problem, but this time is different. Inside the border, it's like the whole world has been turned upside down. Do you have any idea what the cause might be? Not so far, no. Maybe it's the abyss. I doubt it. I haven't found any traces of abyssal activity.
You're thinking about Natlan, right? It did feel kind of similar, but not exactly the same.
Sentence, German translation, sentence. Well, it's your fault for telling me what Feather was.
Is border anything like the Night Kingdom in Natlan?
Ah yes, I've heard a little bit about the crisis there, but as far as I understand, the Night Kingdom is a true realm of the dead, while the border is more of a boundary world between life and death. Yep, it's a demarcation line. Life on side, death on other. So if the border fails, souls will pour out, and the whole thing becomes a chaotic mix of life and death. Just like what happened all those millennia ago. I regret my life choices. I apologize. No, don't apologize. Don't apologize. This has been very fun. Keep doing the voices. I feel so immersed. I got it. You should go into 4th semester with a fresh look. You need to cut your hair. You should go bald. Just get it all off.
No wonder so many people have been aging faster than normal.
It's a symptom of death encroaching on the world of the living.
Then what should we do now?
Burning away the bad smell won't do any good because the issue is the border itself. Lady Tianxing, like any progress on the 7 and 8 gates method like I mentioned last time? Yes, we've deduced the locations of the 4 gates, and we should be able to pinpoint the rest of the array before long. Whoa, already? Like, the Tianxing just doesn't mess around. Several strokes of luck were involved. Our nation is blessed with good fortune. I spit a little bit.
Wait a second. That gates method you mentioned. Are you talking about the one from the sanctification of Tao Du?
My nose hurts. The only thing you do with a clipper is an undercut or side cuts. Now you should just do straight off, all of it. Oh no, you should do a reverse mohawk where you just shave one strip down your hair. Burning away bad smell sounds like a terrible idea. Bart. That's the one. Like, you've seen the state of the border. I just can't think of any other way to fix it. Like, besides a complete do-over.
Do-over?
It was tattooed. Nope.
You mean make a whole new border?
No, not the whole border, just like the part that's been giving us grief. Which is just as well. Reconstructing the whole thing would have been like so much more difficult. This is hard to do. What is the 7 and 8 gates method? The 8 gates refer to the 8 key nodes in Liwei's ley lines, like life, death, repose, concealment, initiation, reign, fright, and injury. They can be used to direct the ley line's energy.
And the 7?
That's the requirement for activating the array. The array master will select one gate from the 8 to subdue the evil, cutting off its exit path by using the ley line's power to obfuscate themselves. Paimon just said it? I think you're crazy.
What do you mean, obfuscate?
As in, disappear from the ley lines completely, never to be seen again, taking the banished evil along with them.
So someone has to die for this to work? But you can't seriously be considering this.
Now, don't worry. That's the traditional interpretation, but people just assume that because the lone butterfly sacrificed herself. But let's not forget they were purifying a whole god. As bad as things are now, it's still a far cry from what they had to deal with. Besides, the border isn't completely ruined, so we're only fixing one part of it. Lanyon's voice is very nice, I must say. Thank you. I take credit for it, even though I'm not doing it. If you ask me, as long as the array master can withstand a huge blast of horrible smell, they'll be just fine. It's Dao 2, right? Like I said, Dao 2. Oh, do you have any proof to back up this statement? Wait, sorry. Oh, do you have any proof to back up the statement, Director Who? My proof is that I know most about life and death out of everybody here. Does anyone want to dispute that? No one? Okay, good. Looks like we're all in agreement. In that case, we can plan our next steps as soon as the Tianxin has found the full remain. Is this too much? I feel like it's too much. Director Who? Something to add, Lady Tianxin? No, there is something else that I'd like to ask about, but it might not be my place to do so. If you do not wish to answer anything, then please pretend I never said anything. No, it's delightful. Keep going. Okay. Sure, what is it? Do you believe that today's border crisis... Oh, my voice cracked. Do you believe that today's border crisis could have anything to do with the Wu Wu Wang Hill disaster from over a decade ago.
Huh? There was a disaster at Wuwang Hill? What
You're extremely
happened?
entertained? Well, as long as you're entertained.
Some sort of natural disaster, wasn't it? There used to be a village there, but then there was a flood or something. Took a lot of lives, and all the survivors moved away. But that doesn't explain how Wuwang Hill became the dark and gloomy place it is today.
Gaslighting
there
has been
was
added to my playlist. It
more
is
to
Dow
it.
too. Like I said. Your favorite vlogger uploaded? What if I did a vlog of me just sitting at my chair? Phew. No, Lady Changchun, I don't think these two events are related, like, at all. Wu Wang Hang is the German translation. Why did I just say hang? I don't know. I'm secretly German. No, I meant to say Wu Wang Hill, but I said Wu Wang Hang because I didn't say it right. I don't know. I don't speak good. It's not my fault. Excellent. Well, that puts my mind at ease. Everyone, let's meet here again in 2 days. We should know the locations of all the gates by then. Hang as in hung. That's the sound. Wu Wang. I just speak bad. Alright. Well, I've still got a lot of preparations to make, so I'll be heading back to the funeral parlor now.
Sounds good. If we're all done here, I'd better get going too.
Wait, Long Yan. I meant to ask, how did you know where to find Hu Tao? Did you already know something was wrong with the border?
You're haunted by German today?
Oh,
Yeah, it's the curse of the German people.
yeah, I definitely owe you an explanation. Why don't you meet me at the Adventurers Guild later? I just need to write a letter to my family first. I want to let
Why
them
does
know
he
I'm
keep
fine.
saying Dao 2? You're
And I
typing
also
Dao
have some
2? What
questions I want to ask
are you talking
them.
about?
Alright, then we'll see you at the Adventurers Guild.
Okay, so we still gotta talk to Lan Yan. Then we have to kill somebody. And then we're good. I'm gaslighting you? What is gaslight, man? I'm not familiar with the word. Hi, Eula.
Traveler! Paimon! Over here! Perfect timing. I literally just posted my letter. Anyway, back to your question. Let me guess. You're probably thinking I predicted the border crisis with some kind of mysterious magic.
Did you make stuffed zucchini or ramen? You should make stuffed ramen with fried zucchini.
Well, yeah. Aren't the Lons of Chen Yu Vale all experts at Chiman divination or something?
No, that's simply not true. Yes, the Chiman arts have been practiced in my clan for many generations. And yes, Wind Reader is listed as one of our ancestors in the genealogy. But my family are only distant relatives. We branched off from the main family line long ago. By my grandpa's generation, the only Chiman he knew was a few parlor tricks. Put it like this. My grandpa makes a living telling fortunes in Yilong Wharf. But I'm making more than him just selling my handmade arts and crafts.
You could put zucchini on the ramen. Indeed. You'd never stop talking about food. It's in your blood. I think that's called cholesterol.
Huh. So why exactly did you come to look for Hu Tao?
Because Grandpa's readings have gone sideways recently. The romance and career fortunes are doing okay. But when it comes to longevity, everyone's readings suddenly saying they only have a few years left to live. It gave Grandpa quite a fright.
Oh my god, cholesterol.
Fearing backlash from
That's
his
like
clients,
super bad for
he
you.
closed shop and shut himself away at home, trying to divine an answer to the strange readings. But after days and nights of divination, the only clue he got was Wangshang Funeral Parlor.
You miss Vine?
Right around that time,
That's
I
a very
happened
old
to receive
person
an
thing to say.
invitation from the Ministry of Civil Affairs to organize a street fair. So I figured I might as well drop by the funeral parlor to see what Director Who might know about all this.
Oh. Wait, so your grandpa's divinations were correct all along, weren't they? The longevity readings were affected by the border crisis, and Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was the answer, because they could fix it.
You're 19, you were perfectly aware of Vine. I have to manage my zucchini intake. You're turning 20 this year, ew. Hey. It's okay. We all get old, okay? I'm ancient. I'm 22. I turned 23 this year. My life's basically over, you know? I've already hit middle age. It's done for me. I'm cooked.
It's certainly looking that way. Apparently, every soul in Liyue is now living under the creeping shadow of death. But so far, we are the only ones in the know.
You eat so much broccoli.
Wait,
Not gonna stop you from
that's the one
aging.
I left at Miss Ying Art Shop. It's actually a product of genuine Chiman art. It's engraved with an exorcism sigil to absorb inauspicious energy in their owner's place, so they won't come to harm.
You turn 21 next week, and you weren't too aware of Vine. That must have just meant that you were living your life properly. Broccoli, protein, rice. Done. Nothing wrong with broccoli, chicken, and rice. As long as the chicken is raw, that's good for you.
I had no idea you'd been holding on to it all this time. I guess it was meant to be. When I first arrived at Liyue Harbor, I passed by a large house and felt a chill go down my spine. So I made a
Monday the
rattan
10th.
figure
Well,
and
happy
gave it to the
birthday,
young master
Natasha.
there.
I hope you're gonna have a very fun time turning 21. That's the legal age of drinking in America. Most
Later
people
on,
don't wait that
I
long.
also sent something similar around Timaeus.
You
so I made
season
another
your chicken
one
properly,
and left it
fry
at
it in
Center
gentian and
Spring.
soy sauce. See? You're losing all the protein and flavor
Then
by
I
cooking
followed
it.
Director Who to Wulong Hill, only to find
You're
she
17, you
disappeared
feel so
without a
useful?
trace.
When my
While I
sister
was
turned
searching the
17,
area,
I used to
found
tell her
Miss Chi-Chi.
this fact I
was
learned in a
stuck in
medical
some
book,
kind of
that by the
crevice,
time you're
and she
17,
seems to be blocking
that's at the
something from
point where you
coming
start
through.
deteriorating.
When I tried to pull her out, we both got
I don't think
pulled
that was
into
true,
a cold,
but-
dark place, which I soon discovered was the border. We wandered around aimlessly for a while, until we ran into Director Who. She lit some incense, and was burning Feder left and right with a flaming staff.
Utao was burning horrible smell by attacking it with Staff of Oma.
But there
You're
was
gonna
just
travel
too
to the
much.
US after you
There
turn
was
21?
no way she could hope to get rid
If
of it
the
all.
US still exists at that
Worse
point.
still, the Feder blocked off the way we'd come in, trapping us inside. Thank goodness you came to our rescue.
Is there any specific places you should visit, any states or cities? Well, it depends. Where are you going? Like, where's the plan? You're just saying that you're gonna visit anywhere?
Still, your family sounds more impressive than you let on. Didn't you
I mean,
use some kind of illusion magic?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I've only ever been to like 3 states in my life. I thought Georgia was very, very pretty.
Yes, actually, that and the rattan
I went there for a
figures are
wedding,
things I learned from
and it
one
was
of my
beautiful.
cousins in the main branch
They had
of
really
my
good food
family.
as well.
She's been practicing the Chiman
But I've
art
only
since
ever
she
really
was
been
little.
in
She's also the one I
California,
posed some questions to in my letter back
Nevada,
home.
and Georgia. Your boyfriend wants to visit Vegas, and you want to visit New York City. That's the only plan so far. You heard Nashville has pretty good chicken. Yeah, I mean, Vegas was lame. I thought Vegas sucked. I think New York City would also suck. I think if you want to visit America, you should stick with you should avoid. I mean, it really depends, but I think big cities aren't going to be as interesting as you think. Hello, Chris. Welcome. Hope you're having a good day or good night. We were just discussing the benefits of eating chicken raw over cooked.
Wow, good guess.
But yeah,
Yes. I want to know for sure whether
Georgia was pretty
sacrificing one of the
cool.
participants
I want to visit
is
the
a
Grand
necessary
Canyon.
part
I
of the
think
method or not.
if you're gonna visit
I
the
figured
US
she might know.
and you can afford it, check out the Grand Canyon. Because that's where I want to go. Or just avoid mainland US and go to Hawaii.
But Hutao already told us it won't come to that. She said we just need to make sure the person can withstand a strong blast of fetter.
Bad smell. Strong blast of bad smell.
I certainly hope that's true. But I can't help but feel uneasy about it.
I just pinched my
haven't
lip in
known
this
Director
Tic Tac
Hu
bottle.
for long, but
That hurt.
I get the sense that she prefers to keep the truth bottled up sometimes. Sure, she talks a lot, and isn't afraid to broach dark and uncomfortable topics. But she really hasn't said much in the way of her own private thoughts. It's like she's already got a plan, and is keeping it to herself.
You're very curious about how huge the Twin Towers were because you don't have anything even remotely close in size to where you live? Well, if you want to visit the Twin Towers when you're visiting, I have some unfortunate news for you about concerning the ability to go see the Twin Towers. There's something you might need to know about that. Yeah. You mean the memorial? Well, I mean, if you're gonna go see the... If you're gonna be in New York City anyway and you want to see how big the Twin Towers were, you might as well just go see the Empire State Building, right?
I wouldn't call it lying per se, but remember when the Tianquan asked about the incident at Wuwang Hill from a decade ago?
Oh boy, I can't wait to travel to New York City and see my favorite buildings, the Twin Towers, in this year of our Lord and Savior 2025.
I just heard that there was a flood. But given everything that's going on, I think it likely had to do with the border as well. That would at least explain the strange weather going on at Wuwang Hill. I remember my cousin saying that around that time, the Wangsheng funeral parlor set up an altar on top of the hill. I just assumed it was for a funeral.
The memorial still has the
Now,
outline for
I
the
can't
towers?
help
Yeah, they
but
have the
wonder
base of the building.
if it was some sort of ritual to try and fix the border.
You're not really going to be able to get the full scale of it, though. I mean, if you want to just see tall buildings, visiting any major city would be really cool. You could go see the Space Needle, or you could go see the St. Louis Arc. That one's pretty cool.
Anyway, the ceremony was hosted
You find
jointly
disasters
by two
very
former
interesting.
directors of the Wangsheng funeral parlor, namely Hu Tao's father and grandfather.
Oh, really?
A cut on my
Hutao's
leg.
never mentioned her dad
Hold
to
on,
us
I gotta
before.
poke this cut on my
How
leg.
strange. So you think there's more to the story, huh?
Yeah, but since she brushed it aside when the Tianquan asked her about it, I don't see how I can broach the topic. I've only known her for a few days.
Sorry, I was poking an open wound on my leg.
Huh? You think we should ask her about it? But she's never opened up to us about family stuff before. What if she shuts us out?
Then you can keep poking her.
Hey, that isn't very nice.
You want to
Alright,
visit
let's go find her and
Chernobyl
take it from there.
/ Pripyat. What is Pripyat? Pripyat. What's Pripyat?
Rev the engines!
Pripyat is the city near the Chernobyl power plant. Okay. Hi, Hutao! Okay, hold on. We gotta lock in and do the Hutao voice. Traveler, Paimon, what's up? We haven't spoken in 5 minutes and you're missing me already?
Yep, so we thought we'd come hang out with
It's
you.
right there in the
What
exclusion
were you
zone.
looking at just now?
You're not scared? Isn't there this huge stigma about radiation? Even though it's pretty safe? Something so amazing. You wouldn't believe it, but like, I'm just not gonna show you. Why? Is it a secret photo of me? Seriously though, you probably shouldn't joke about that. You don't want to jinx it. Jinx it how? Well, the people in this picture keep appearing in my dreams lately, and like, none of them are around anymore, so keeping you out of the picture is probably for the best. Alright, I'll quit joking around. Here, just like, take a look.
Huh? Wait, are they?
Oh look, it's her family, I would assume. Yeah, my dad and my grandpa. Without this picture, I'd probably have forgotten what my dad looked like. Okay, I think maybe this is not the right voice for this conversation. When he passed, I was still too young to understand what was going on. Everything I know about my dad, I learned from my grandpa. So what happened to Lumine? What do you think happened to her grandpa? Or her dad? There was a border incident on Wuang Hill about a dozen years ago. My dad tried using the art of Homa to burn away the bad smell, but he slipped up and suffered a lethal exposure to it. He died on the spot. Oh my god. Hu Tao's father died from horrible smell.
That's awful.
You're on your phone and electricity all day, why would you be scared of an itty bit of radiation? That is a different thing. Stream title should be Gaslighting, Gatekeeping, and Valley Girl Bossing through Lantern Rite. That's a good one. See, you guys are a lot more creative than I am. His mistake didn't just cost him his own life. It took most of the village out and left lasting changes on Wuang Hill itself. Thankfully, my grandpa managed to deal with the fallout, but that's not to say he escaped unscathed. He didn't even make it to 60 before he passed. Alright. Yeah, I'm kinda glad I didn't do the accent for this. He never admitted, of course, but given how fit and healthy he was before that, I would have expected him to have a few more years in him.
Sounds like you blame your dad for all this.
How could I not? It would be it'd be one thing if he was just a spoiled brat who never amounted to anything, but he was a genius. He was and still is the best spellcaster in our family for generations. Grandpa always called me gifted for mastering the Wangsheng arts by the age of 8, but by the time my dad was 8, he was already hosting rituals and incinerating horrible smell all by himself. Creativity is the reason you're becoming a graphic designer? For real, for real. Fixing the border crisis should have been a piece of cake for him, and he messed up. Who else is there to blame if not him?
But maybe the question is, why did he mess up?
Because he was an unworthy director. Every past director has burned away all of their belongings when they pass on, leaving at most 1 or 2 items behind. My grandpa, for example, left only his hat behind, but my dad, he left a whole pile of stuff, including this meaningless picture.
But doesn't that show how much he cared?
No, all it shows is that he was unable to let go, and the fact he couldn't let go is precisely why he failed during that ritual. He was too attached to his aging father, his young daughter, and the world where we were all together. That's why he hesitated in that final moment, because he was afraid to die. He lost focus and death won, taking his life and many others. In this line of work, we know better than anyone how hard letting go can be. We see it all the time, but as funeral directors, it's the one thing we cannot allow ourselves to fall victim to. Like Grandpa always said, we should live in life and die in death. That's the whole basis of the Wangsheng funeral parlor's existence. Unfortunately with my dad, these teachings went in one ear and out the other. He really let everyone down.
You don't need to be so hard on him. Sure,
Sometimes
he
you look
made a
at web
mistake,
design and ads
but
online
you
and it
can't
is
admit
so
for things to
horrible,
turn out
it's
this
obviously
way.
made by AI. Well, AI wasn't even really that big of a thing until like a year and a half ago. People didn't really care about it. You're missing the point, my little Paimon. It's precisely because he's my dad that I choose not to hold back. There isn't a father in the world who would disapprove of their daughter being outspoken, because a father's biggest fear is that once he's not around anymore, his daughter will never get to be that carefree, sassy little kid ever again. So I'm gonna keep talking trash about him all I want, and on the off chance he ever overhears me, I know he'll take some comfort from knowing that I never stopped just being myself and living life my way. Anyway, so that's a brief history of Wuang Hill for you. Anything else on the agenda? Did Did you think I'd hide it from you? Nah, we're better. But bring the old Hu Tao voice back. I cannot, in good conscience, to start talking like this all the time when she's talking about past family trauma where her father died, which caused her grandfather to die early, and how she hates her father for being weak and then causing him to die. There is a time and a place for the comedy of that accent. That was not the time to do it. Plus, you did just rescue me from the border, so I owe you big time. Answering questions seems like the least I can do.
Alright, in that case, Paimon has one last question. Earlier, you said that no one will have to die when the array is activated. Is that the truth?
Okay, there we go. See, now we can do the voice again. Yes, in my highly professional opinion, like, totally.
Okay. That's all.
Don't
Paimon
act
wanted
like you
to hear.
care. What do you mean? What do you mean? Don't act like I care. I have feelings. I'm empathetic. I'm a very empathetic person. I am such a nice person. See, I always say I hope you guys are having a good day or night. That shows I have empathy. I have emotions too. Try not to dwell too much on all this stuff, okay? There's still like 2 days to go, so check out the street fair and enjoy yourself. You said it yourself, remember? You gotta like keep a reasonable work-life balance. I'll see you at the Yunjing Terrace in like 2 days. This time, we're gonna turn death into ashes. Alright, there we go. So now we gotta go fight the horrible smell. And we gotta obfuscate somebody. We gotta wait 2 days, right? Yeah, we gotta wait. Okay. You're so empathetic. Once you started crying because your teddy bear fell off the bed mid-sleep and you felt so bad. And you were no younger than 18 and a half. I am so empathetic. I started crying because you cried that your teddy bear fell off the bed and it felt so bad. Really hot. Whoa, now that's a bit close. Exactly.
Today's the day Ningguang said to meet up again. Let's head to Yujing Terrace. Oh,
Stalker.
everyone's here already.
I'm not a stalker, I'm just omniscient. I'm a snake. Just stretch my legs. Okay. Hi, Paimon. Did you have a good rest? Oops. How's the situation looking, everybody? Since we last met, we've seen an uptick in patient numbers in Liyue Harbor.
Also, my cousin wrote back to me. She mentioned that people have started to get sick in Yilong Wharf as well.
Oh no, it's spread to Yilong Wharf now?
But as long as we solve the core problem, the horrible smell in people's bodies will dissipate and they'll make a speedy recovery. You're gonna go shower and cut your hair when the stream is over. You should go bald. It'll be fun. The good news is that thanks to the Changchun's efforts, we now have the location of all 8 gates.
So what's the plan?
Tonight, we will deploy the array and set up a Homa altar at each of the gates. This will enable the funeral parlor's secret art to incinerate the horrible smell. Since the gates are interconnected via the ley lines, the secret art will be amplified to all of Liyue. Not a single wisp of horrible smell will escape its grasp. It's gonna be the biggest purification ceremony in the funeral parlor's history. I'm bald. So what are the locations of the 8 gates? You needn't worry, they're all accounted for. Actually, we already knew the locations of the first 4 2 days ago. Kuching has already set out for the Gate of Life in Yilong Wharf, and Ganyu is en route to the Gate of Concealment at Mount Aokang. Edo is covering the Gate of Fright at Guyun Stone Forest, and Yelon will tackle the Gate of Injury at the Chasm. As of last night, we confirmed the locations of the remaining 4 gates. The 5th is the Gate of Terrain at Dihua Marsh, which the Conqueror of Demons has pledged to defend. The 6th is the Gate of Repose in Chingsa Village. This one has been claimed by the Boo Boo Pharmacy duo. The 7th is the Gate of Initiation, located here in Liyue Harbor. Lanyan and I will see to this one.
What about the final gate?
Last but not least is the Gate of Death at Wuwang Hill, which, let's be honest, has Director Who written all— oh wait, sorry. Last but not least is the Gate of Death at Wuwang Hill, which, let's to be honest, has Director Who written all over it.
Wait, so you've assigned all the gates already?
The things you would do to have a ball of mozzarella right now. What would you do? Right now, if you were to have a ball of mozzarella on your desk, in front of you, in your hands, whatsoever, right now, what would you do for that ball of mozzarella? What kind of heinous, vicious, horrible crimes would you commit for one ball of mozzarella? Explain. Sorry, you got here too late. Eat it. What would you do for a ball of mozzarella? You would eat it. You would pay 89 cents to have that ball of mozzarella. Gasp. A truly horrific crime. To underpay for mozzarella. You're trying to steal my job now? Nuh-uh, hands off. Okay, I want to be honest with you guys. I did get spoiled a little bit of this quest. You would pay 90 cents? Jeez. Now let's not be crazy. Not all of us are Jeff Bezos. A ball of mozzarella is actually 89 cents. Well, what's that into US dollars? Anyway, I did get spoiled a little bit. I know exactly, I kind of guess what's going to happen here, because I saw a screenshot of Hu Tao and Ether, so I kind of know what's going to happen. You don't have to do the voice if you don't want to strain your voice. I'll be fine.
But the Gate of Death sounds so dangerous, and you only
Like
just
90
got back
cents
from
in
the border.
dollars? You're right that it's the most dangerous gate, which is exactly why it needs an expert on life and death like me. If you have to take a gate, go steal the Tiang Chuns instead. Sorry. Well, Traveler, Lumine, I appreciate your eagerness to help. And as it happens, Miss Lanyan and I do have a matter we'd like to discuss with you.
That's right. But let's discuss it once Director Who's done with you.
Euro and dollar have almost the same value right now. Oh, for real, for real. Ha, sorry, I went ahead and told them I'd be stealing you for a little while. I haven't had much time to enjoy myself this Lantern Rite, and come this evening I have to leave the city again, which means I'll miss out on all the lanterns. So I want to use the little downtime I have to go hand out some fortune coins to my friends. Then I can at least, like, say I did Lantern Rite this year. Fancy joining me for that? Absolutely, Hu Tao. Hold on. Screenshot opportunity. Oh, sorry, I'm in the way. Hold on. Screenshot opportunity. Do I know the flotation bird device? Do I know the flotation device bird video? Nope, never heard of that. This is the one thing Director Who's had to look forward to. Otherwise, she'd have set out for Wuwang Hill by now.
Oh, so you were waiting for us all this time?
For real, for real. We're going on a date with Hu Tao. It's okay. Since time was tight, I'd already asked the Tiangshun to pass along my fortune coins to all the people handling the gates. I'm grateful for the help. It should have been the funeral parlor— that's the wrong voice. It should have been the funeral parlor's responsibility after all. Think nothing of it, Director Who. Anyway, I have a few friends left to visit in Liyue Harbor. Let's see the rounds, shall we? It's awesome, I need to look it up. I do. They see me floating, they gon' be hating. What the hell is this? Tryna catch me riding dirty, tryna catch me riding dirty, tryna catch me riding dirty. Okay, hold on. So, if I'm not mistaken, we're about to hit a cutscene, so I want to turn off the music, and for the first time in probably like 4 months, we gotta turn on Genshin music. I forgot how good Liwei music voice is. It's the flotation device bird video. Say so. Alright, buddy boy, let's do it.
Rev the engines!
Whee! This is still the stupidest thing I've ever seen on a Genshin character ever. Is her. Like, look, this is so stupid. She's just riding a motorcycle, and then she rides it up thing. Liwei music is so good, it feels familiar. Yeah, Liwei music is nostalgic. God! Damn! Sorry. It's really good music. Yeah, damn. Hi, Chi-Chi, Hu Tao, Traveler, Lumine, Paimon.
Oh, I didn't expect to see you here at this hour.
We are just about to set out for Qingsa village. Haha, guess we caught you just in time then. We're here to deliver— what do you mean, simp? We're here to deliver some fortune coin.
You're in unusually good spirits, Director Who. Even pesky Baiju gets a fortune coin today?
Of course, of course. There's enough for everyone. Here, this one's for you.
It's the sun symbol.
You're absolutely right, Dr. Baiju. In terms of your peskiness, I mean. So I'm afraid I won't be wishing you success in your medical and immortality-seeking endeavors. That would just, like, make things unnecessarily difficult for me. The sun symbolizes peace and harmony in your world. My wish is that all shall be cured of their ailments before arriving at your doors, so, like, you'll be spared the sight of pain and suffering. Haha, I see. Director Who is hoping that you'll go out of business, Baiju. Baiju is voiced too. I love Baiju. I saw him in the quest and yelled Pookie. Simp. Haha, Changshan, this one's for you. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, a cross symbol. The cross symbol represents growth, prosperity, and balance between heaven and earth. May you, like, soon regain all the powers and memories you possessed in your prime. That's very thoughtful of you, Director Who. I don't know why it's be like Asian now. I assume you also brought one for Chi-Chi. But for me? Yup, this peace symbol coin is for you, Chi-Chi. It symbolizes safe passage. In other words, stay away from the dangerous place the next time you go herb gathering. If anything were to happen to you, Mr. Baiju would be in, like, a real pickle, because he'd have no one to study the secrets of immortality from. And I'd be affected too, of course. I can't bury you if I don't know where you are. Got it.
Aw, it's nice to see that Chi-Chi's recovering well from
You would have
all
loved
that
something
veteran
like a
supported.
shape-shifting phoenix instead of the bike from Avika. Yeah, anything except a motorcycle. And honestly, I wouldn't have hated the motorcycle as much if she didn't use it for her auto attacks. If her auto attacks were more befitting of the Pyro Archon, you know, her giant flaming power, her swordsman skills, her giant fire fist that she punched this, I can't remember what the abyss thing was called. It'd be way cooler than spinning around and doing donuts on a bike. I am a zombie. Zombies can't get sick.
In fact, Chi-Chi insisted on joining me at the gate tonight. She's determined to help eradicate the fetter.
She's determined to help eradicate the horrible smell. She should have been using her own strength, not just the bike. Exactly. Bad, horrible smell. I don't like it. It can make people sick, and then Baiju has to heal them. It can also make people die, and then they have to get buried by Hu Tao. Too much trouble. Don't worry, Chi-Chi. Tonight we'll solve the problem once Don't worry, Chi-Chi. Like, tonight will totally solve the problem once and for all. Alright, everyone. We won't, like, overstay our welcome or anything.
One moment, Director Who.
Is Hutao's voice really doing it for you people? What's wrong? Like, what are you doing? Aha, so the secret art works even when there's no illness present. Seems like a sizable step forward for Baiju's research.
Tonight, you
Yep.
will stand
Alright.
guard over the
Alright.
Gate of Death, the most ominous gate of them all. It may not help much, but I transferred a little extra life force to you. May it help you stay alert and focused during the proceedings.
Hopefully it's not like a detriment to your own health, though.
You needn't worry about that. As your archenemy, why would I undermine myself to help my opponent?
You hate to say it? No. Haha, alright. Well, like, well said. Okay. Like, this time I'm totally actually leaving. Bye, everyone. Good luck, Hutao. See, if we were listening to it in Japan, what do you mean I'm stuck on another quest? If we were listening it in Japanese, we couldn't do all the funny voices. The quest is involved in another. It's the Yalan quest again. Oh, this quest is just haunting me. I just have to keep doing the stupid Yalan quest instead of the Lantern Rite. It's weirdly funny. What do you mean it's funny? This is the way that my people speak.
Huh? What's Polite doing here today?
Look, your asking price for this batch is just too high. I can't buy in at this price. How am I supposed to turn a profit?
All right. Should we listen to the should we listen to this quest, or should we do the thing that most people do and just skip through it all? What do you think? What's your consensus? What do you guys want? You want to listen to it, or you want to skip through it?
Come on, hear me out. I'm telling you, this is the single best batch of Sunsetias ever. You won't find anyone who disputes that. I
Given
accidentally
yes,
dropped
your
one
long
into a
talks.
well,
I like that.
and even
Okay,
the water
let's
turned
do it.
sweet. I'll let you in on a little
So much
secret.
work.
The boss of Second Life also wants to
Why
buy
can't I
from me,
skip this one?
but I haven't. If you won't take.
There we go. Do it for skip for real. Genshin players
what
truly.
are you doing here? And to be clear, these
Actually,
Jury, I've heard a story. One of his he returned.
How you guys doing
Why
today?
are you?
Oh
Well
wait,
then.
Yolan's here. Hold up.
It's him, all right.
Oh.
Looks like he's chatting with Lin Long. Come on, let's follow them and listen in.
Got it.
Try not to let him see you. We want this information to be as truthful as possible.
I'll just go and fetch an employment contract. And hey, don't try and cut me out of this.
I understand. Let's.
Where is? Okay, we still gotta keep doing it. All right. Yolan, your queen, bro. Bro.
So, you were looking to buy a wineware set?
Is that Paimon?
Oh, now I can see that you're a connoisseur, so I won't bother trying to con you. I trust you understand our shop quite well?
The truth is, an old friend of mine, who likes to have a drink now and then, he fancies himself as a man of
Bit
culture,
late,
but doesn't
but
care for
you're
needless
here.
extravagance. So
You
I
missed
thought
the
I might
majority
buy
of
him a set
Valley Girl
high-quality
Hutao, though.
fakes.
How very thoughtful of you. Leave it to me then. Come and collect it at Shigu Antiques whenever
shit.
it's convenient.
Okay, we're trying to have too much fun. Whoop. Whoop. I love
Thank you
quests
very
like
much, Miss
this.
Lin Long.
It's my pleasure, Mr. Juri. These days, it's quite rare for someone
You
of your
skip through all
standing
4 of
to
these
still
within like
keep
2
up
hours or
with their old
something?
friends.
Wow. Typical
It's nice
Genshin
to
player.
see. I'll be sure to pick out a good set for you. You can count on me.
Yeah. You missed the glorious Valley Girl Hu Tao. Oop, I'm stuck. Maybe she'll talk again.
Kiryu seems to get along
Yeah.
very. Are you satisfied?
We shouldn't jump to conclusions just yet. Let's go check out the wharf where he usually goes fishing.
And now we're back to skipping.
Wait.
Maybe I am. Maybe I'm not. But hey, if I do become Tianshu, I'll look out for you guys. You'll
Back
be
to
able to
sk-
try all the finest food for free.
Ooh.
How does that sound?
I'll take that deal.
Well, come
I'll take that deal forever. Okay. Can we now do the quest? There we go. Okay, we're good. Oh, it's Yunjin. We're gonna get to hear the Chinese opera soon. Oh, Yunjin, aka Miss Yoon. Also, aka Director Yoon. Hu Tao, what brings you? What kind of voice should? I think I know what voice Yunjin should have. Hu Tao. Wait, that's racist. Hold on. Hu Tao, what brings you here? Oh, and Lumine and Paimon too. Is this about the other day? I swear I didn't say anything bad about you. They were just trying to find out where you'd gone. Haha, no, it's not about that. I'm just here to say hi to my friend. I'm assuming that's alright with you? Oh, yeah, of course. This is what
Also, she
Yunjin
got
sounds
some
like in my
friendship
head.
points for you.
Yeah, like, here, have a look. What are these? They're fortune coins engraved with the yardstick symbol. One for you and one for Xinyan. You're like the top performing artist in all of Liyue Harbor. And like, I wish you success beyond measure. Could you like pass Xinyan's coin to her for me? I haven't been able to find her like all day. But I know she won't miss your show tonight. Thanks, Hu Tao. I really appreciate the coin. But how come you can't just give it to her yourself this evening? This is hard. I'm laughing just thinking about you doing the Hu Tao voice in a cutscene. I'd love to, but unfortunately I won't make it to the lantern display tonight. That's the whole reason I'm here now. Oh, how come? You have something else on? Just a little thing I have to do for work. Alright. I heard the Ministry of Civil Affairs announced that they'll be reviving an ancient ceremony tonight. Something about lighting a flame to dispel the smog. Your little work thing wouldn't have anything to do with that, would it? You're a sharp one, Yunjin. Yes, that's exactly it. Like, totally. Is it dangerous? Technically, but only a teeny tiny little bit. Lumine will back me up on that. Yeah, Hu Tao's right. Are you sure? Come on, Yunjin. You, like, can totally take my word for it. But if you can't trust the traveler, whom can you trust? I'm getting the voices mixed up. I didn't mean it like that. Anyway, since you can't make it tonight, how about I sing the sanctification of Dao 2 for you right now? Does that sound good? Haha, that's so nice of you, but since you're offering, I'd like rather hear a certain other tune instead. You know the one, right? Which one? Sorry, I'm a little lost. I need to become a Hoyoverse voice actor? I don't think people would really much enjoy listening to, which one? Very much. You know, you've sung it to me like all the time before.
What are you talking about? Is this supposed to be a riddle?
The opera version of the Hillatune. We made a bet and agreed that like whoever lost had to sing lyrics chosen by the winner in their own style. The result was Yunjin's spectacular operatic version of the Hillatune. You guys seriously need to hear it. Totally. Aw, Yoon-jin, don't tell me you're embarrassed to sing it now that the traveler's here. What are you talking about? Of course not. Mom doesn't like lemon cake. You need to find something else she would like. Cheesecake, hopefully. Oh. Yoonjin sounds like a tryhard. Pity please. I can't. Wait. Pity please, Yoonjin. Just like once for me. I really want to hear it again. Alright, alright. I'll sing it for you after the show tonight. How about that? No, I want to hear it like right now. Why? What is that face? Look at that face. Oh, don't play dumb. You know why? Hu Tao's a sassy little brat who always gets whatever she wants. Mostly because she's so adorable that no one has the heart to turn her down. La 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 life. What is this? This sounds like fan service. Sigh. You're unbelievable. Alright, I'll sing, but please do not laugh at me.
Yay! Operatic Hilly tune! Let's go!
Alright, let's hear this shit. Oh. I thought... My apologies. I thought that it would actually be sung. Do I have to do it? Hold on. Silly churl. Billy churl. Silly Billy Hilly churl. Does that do it for you guys? Is that okay? You guys like that? Your cat is staring at you with only one eye open. You should poke it. Bravo, bravissimo. Well, like, what do you think? Glad I dragged you out now? It was truly a unique performance. I must look ridiculous. Haha, thanks for indulging me, Eugene. You're like a star. We should totally head off now. I, like, still have one person to give a fortune coin to. You cat poked. Perfect. I hope the other character's voice. I'm out of voices. No, wait, Hu Tao, be honest. You guys aren't, like, hiding anything from me, are you? Of course not, but put that thought right out of your head. Alright then. Whenever you're done with your work, whether it's tomorrow, the day after, or whenever, come find me again and I'll sing the Sanctification of Tao 2 for you. Let me rephrase. Hu Tao, Lumine, promise me you'll come and see me perform someday soon, okay? Sure, you've like totally got it.
Where should we go next?
Please, no more voices. Have somebody be voiced, please. Give somebody a country accent? I don't know if I can do that, but I'll try. Oh, it's Shangling. I think she's voiced though, right?
Whoa! You got a new outfit too? You look amazing, Xiangling.
Shangling? Oh, you think? Then what does that say about my taste? Hint, hint.
Yeah.
Oh, hey,
Director
she's
who
voiced.
has the most exquisite taste in the world, etc.
Oh, look how cute they are. Okay. I see. So it's a gift from Hu Tao. A thank you gift, technically. I sought out that Fontaine fashion designer and gave her a brief description of Shangling.
Her work is incredible, especially this Globa hat. It's just as cute as the real Globa.
Why the hell is the German translation one Hiliturl is sick, the second searches for medicine, and the third goes out? What? This little Hiliturl went to the market.
It's great seeing both of you together dressed in your new outfits. You almost look like sisters.
Haha, that's a given. Oh, also Shangling, I've got a little something else too. It's a fortune coin. This career fortune coin is like totally for you. May you go from the strength to strength, and may the Wanman restaurant like totally get so many customers that it needs to be rebuilt 10 times bigger. Because the original Chinese version tells a tale, and the English is the one that got it wrong. Impossible. America number one.
Tao. You're kind of asking a lot of me there.
Wait, I'm not done. I've got 2 more coins. A family fortune one for Xingqiu and a spirit and vigor one for Chongyun. I believe they've already left for Chenyu Vale, so could you pass them on when they get back? Why couldn't they just do the silly troll? Silly troll. Silly troll.
Why get me involved? Can't you just give these to them yourself?
Because I've gotta work tonight, and I don't want to keep them waiting. God.
Fair enough. Wait, does that mean you're involved in tonight's ceremony thing? I heard the announcement from the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
It would look awful in German. Well, don't insult all German people like that. Come on now. That's the one. As soon as the ceremony is complete, Xingqiu's great-grandfather will start to recover, and Miss Yinger's boyfriend will be as right as rain. Witzig churl, lustig churl, witzig lust igili churl. That's the worst thing I've ever seen in my life.
Wow, sounds amazing! So, is this what's been keeping you busy these past few days? No wonder we still haven't had that meal together. I bet you barely had a moment to breathe. Once the ceremony's over, come for food with us, okay?
Sure thing. That sounds like totally rad. I'm choking on TikTok.
Promise you won't stand us up this time?
I promise. Lumine will totally hold me to it. I love this Lumine face. She's like,
Okay, I can get behind that. If you're a no-show, I'm sending the Traveler to track you down and drag you back to the dinner table kicking and screaming.
got it. Great, then we like totally have a
Alright, we've
read the
been
whole
to
thing.
3 places already. Is there anyone else you want to give a coin to?
But of course, surely you didn't think I'd forgotten about
You got some
sorry.
for us too?
I didn't read what she said. I was too busy looking at Mavwika in no particular place at all.
Paimon's so excited! What fortune are we gonna get?
You know, I turned off the music like 30 minutes ago because I thought we'd be in a cutscene soon, but I was wrong. Give me a second. Aha, found it. Here's yours, Paimon.
What does this symbol mean?
It's a treasure symbol. My wish for you is that you'll like totally always have an endless supply of Mora, so you can eat whatever you want, whenever you want.
Wow, you get Paimon like no one else does. Thank you, Hu Tao. Thank you so much.
So where's mine? Huh. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten about you. Just give me a moment. I'll be like right back. Give the country accent to Zhongli. Okay. If we get to talk to Zhongli, sure, I'll do it.
Huh? Why'd you change back, Hu Tao?
She reverse stripped. Sorry. Because I'll be working tonight. I've always been very serious when it comes to work. This is my gift. Look again. Do you see anything about me that's different from before? She doesn't have the flowers on her hat. Haha, yes. Very observant of you, and all the proof I need that you like totally spend your free time staring longingly at pictures of me. This is a subtle nod to anybody who likes Hu Tao. There's no way you'd spot a detail like that otherwise. This plum branch is she gave us her hat thingy? She did. Cool.
Wait, isn't this the branch from your hat?
Yes, and going back further, it's from a tree that I planted myself. Like, Lumine, you have countless friends here in Liyue Harbor, so I'm sure you'll get plenty of fortune coins. I wanted to give you something different, something that will remind you of me whenever you look at it.
Paimon doesn't like the
That
sound
one
of
Hu
that.
Tao thread on Twitter What Hu Tao thread? Was like huh? Paimon. Oh wait, hold on, let's do it. Okay, then I'll rephrase. Something you can take a look at whenever you miss me. You just made it worse. What do you mean? I don't know what's going I don't know why I lied. I know exactly what thread you're talking about. I don't know what's going through your head. Like, look, all I'm saying is I can't be by your side 24/7 like Paimon can. There's gonna be times when we're apart.
You scared Paimon.
I've got a gift for you too, Hu Tao. It's the Staff of Homa. Oh, it's a fortune coin. Huh, wait. Is that sigil? Is this one of the fabled Rex coins?
You've got a great eye, Hu Tao. It's a Rex coin. Although, probably not the genuine article, because the Conqueror of Demons told us he couldn't sense Rex Lapis's power in it.
But still, the owner before us was someone pretty important. The Lantern Rite has so many death flies. But yeah, they're not going to actually kill off Hu Tao, though.
Yeah, that too.
Well, look
So
at my,
maybe
you
it
can see my
keep you
fat
safe.
double chin. Alright. Wow, this is like a really special gift. Oh my god, I'll take it. Thank you both. I'll stay safe, don't you worry. Like, totally awesome. Anyway, it's getting like totally late, and I have a few things that I gotta get ready for before I head out. But you should probably get back to Yunjing Terrace now. I know that Tiangchun's still waiting for you. Don't worry, I've lost it. My mouth.
Alright then, bye-bye! And remember, the sooner you get back, the sooner we can go for a meal together. And hear Yunjin singing.
See, this would be more important, like this would hit, I would be more concerned, but I've already seen a screenshot of like the ending. So I'm not as scared about it. It was so nice to spend this time with you. Hi, Zhongli. Oh, what brings you here today? No tea drinking? It would be unbecoming of me to sip tea in leisure while my employer toils alone. Aha, so you do have a heart after all. Have you made up your mind then, Director? Throughout our history, we fought off many existential threats with whatever tools we had at our disposal. Today is no different. We just have to rise to the challenge. It'll be my first time using this array, so who knows how it'll go. But if I know one thing, it's that I must drive death back where it came from. Oh, also, Traveler gave me a special fortune coin. It's apparently one of those Rex coins. You're more knowledgeable about this kind of thing than me though, so I'd appreciate your second opinion. It is indeed a Rex coin. It symbolizes good fortune and may offer some use as a protective charm. Got it. In that case, after tonight, could you totally return it to the Traveler for me? You wish to return the gift? For what reason? Lumine reached Natlan and took a trip to the land of the dead while there. It must have been incredibly dangerous. She's made it this far unscathed, so she's clearly blessed with good fortune. But her journey will only get more dangerous with each step, and that worries me. So if there's a chance this Rex coin can really keep a person safe, I totally want to make sure that person is Lumine. You make good points, Director. But have you considered that the Traveler perhaps had similar wishes for you? That's another reason I cannot afford to keep it. I don't know what's going to happen tonight, but if worst comes to worst and I don't make it back, I don't want Lumine to find out this coin didn't work by discovering it in a pile of debris. What if it upsets her? What if she feels like it's all her fault? I totally couldn't bear to see her like that. You know what I mean, right, Zhongli? I fear that I do. Your concern is that the sight of this coin will only make it more difficult to let go of your worldly attachment. Hi. You know, when I started doing this, I didn't think that there would be so much talking today. This is a lot of talking. I was not expecting to have to talk this much. It's like you're a mind reader. You know as well as I do that being attached is a fatal flaw for a funeral director. It's like a vice that's all too easy to fall prey to. But this time, I must totally not repeat my dad's mistake. This is literally what's most important here. Alright, so since we're this far in, I might as well just tell you the rest too. If I don't return tonight, you'll no longer be a consultant, because you'll be the 78th director of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Your work is far from done, Director. I fear there's no one who could hope to take your place. Hello Idris, welcome back. Here, hope you're having a good day or night. We're just, we're here having a conversation between Country Zhongli and Valley Girl Hu Tao. Live in life and die in death. If my time has actually come, then so be it. There's totally no sense resisting the inevitable. Nevertheless, I would urge caution. Focus on the task at hand, not what transpired in the past. And do not forget the rest of that saying. Follow your heart. Do what you can. I totally understand. Alright, it's almost time. I should get going. It's totally beautiful today. I should write a poem to capture this moment. You got tired only reading, so you switched to Japanese? Well, we're voicing the characters. You know, we gotta put on the extra effort. It's getting really hot. The sun's breaking through the clouds. A butterfly dances in a crimson bouquet for fear of the ominous rainfall that may soon show its face. With one last lingering glance at that carmine hue, she lies among the petals in the garden of eternal rest as she sets the floral incense ablaze. The lone butterfly left, but not without a trace. A fragrance reminded her butterfly's embrace. I like this Zhongli voice. It's a good one. I should talk more like this all the time. I gotta talk like this all the time. You wrapped your mom's late Christmas. Sorry. You wrapped your mom's last Christmas gift in album CD of her favorite singer. Impressive. Alright, what voice should we do for Ningguang? Should I just do the original one? I'll let Miss Lan explain.
Remember how I wrote a letter back home to ask about the array? Well, I got a reply.
Oh, I got one.
Oh, Paimon remembers.
I think I got one. Hold on.
No one has to be
I'm
sacrificed,
gonna drink
right?
water. Oh. I think I got an accent.
Unfortunately, my cousin could not give me a definitive answer on this, despite scouring the family library. But given that the array gets its power from the ley lines, she suspects that the obfuscation requirement may be a rule laid down by the mountains and the land.
Basically, it looks likely that the obfuscation of one person is mandatory after all, because we can't violate the laws of the ley lines. Furthermore, the gate of death will be used to suppress the horrible smell this time, which is Director Who's gate.
So, you're saying Hu Tao has to die?
If my cousin's right, and as I
You wrapped
said,
it very
she
nicely,
can only
even put one of your
speculate.
prize stickers in
But
it.
she also provided me with a method
I hope she likes
that
it.
might just be able to save Director Who's life. See this? It's a rattan figure I made for the director. One of many.
This is
In
the
case
perfect
you've
voice for
forgotten, They
Ningguang.
work by
Truly.
absorbing evil energy in their owner's place, so they won't come to harm. With the technique my cousin explained,
Ah!
I
Hu Tao
managed to
doll!
connect several of these rattan figures to the gate array. That way, the fetter blast will be shared evenly by everyone in the array.
Everyone has agreed to the plan. Keqing, Gonyu, the Conqueror of Dreams, Cheche, Baidu, Yalon, and Lanyan, and I will each hold a raton figure. Today's leeway draws its strength from unity. That is how we quelled an ancient god's wrath without the help of Rex Lapis. And that is why we cannot let the Wangsheng funeral parlor shoulder the present crisis alone. What startled you? The Hu Tao figure? It's shocking, I know. Nevertheless, the danger posed by the horrible smell is not to be underestimated. The consequences could be grave, even with everyone sharing the blast. We would like to request your assistance, but the choice is entirely yours. If you have any reservations, we will by no means count me
What
in.
did I tell you? I knew the Traveler would help us.
This is what Austrian German sounds like. My best attempt at an Irish accent is what German sounds like. That's sad. I could do a German accent. Ich bin Eichen. I can't do it. I never doubted that for a
Then
second.
please, take this rattan figure. I'll link you up to the array right now.
Got it. Polygamy. That's what we're doing.
Huh? What's going on? This doesn't make any sense.
Specifically Austrian German. I could talk like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I don't think I made a mistake. But it seems like I can't connect the Traveler to the array.
How can this be? What's the problem? Sounds more Scottish to me. They're the same
It should
thing.
work in the exact same way as the gate
They're
array.
the same thing.
By using the power of the ley lines. But the ley lines aren't responding to the Traveler. Almost as if they believe she doesn't exist.
They believe I don't exist.
Oh, so could that be the reason?
It's true that the ley lines do not contain any information about me. What? What happened in Notland? I haven't finished Notland's story quest yet. Is that so? Then perhaps this is simply the well effect. What did you come back to? We're doing the story quest. What are you talking about? But Irish, I just imagine Jacksepticeye. I can't do this.
I've never heard of anything like that before.
Top of the morning to ya. Top of the morning to ya.
I don't know. This
My
is
name
the
is
first
Jacksepticeye.
time I've run into a situation like this.
But I think
I would
we're
write
out
to
of
my
time.
cousin, but I think we're out of time.
Chat, has he done British yet or am I safe? Can I do a British accent? I hadn't thought about that one. Yes, then the lantern display will begin soon. I know this is frustrating, but given the situation, we have no choice but to release the Traveler from this duty. Ningguang's accent has overshadowed the fact that Huta's about to die. That's a thing that was said in Sumeru. What was said in Sumeru? Oh, that the Traveler has no information in the ley lines? Was it really? I don't remember that. We must hope that we will be able to share the burden on Director Hu's shoulders, and we must have faith that she will return triumphant. Okay, wait. I gotta remember. What? After leaving Yujing Terrace, you spend more time staring at the Hu Tao rattan figure in your hands in dejected silence. Before you know it, you've ended up in front of the Wangsheng funeral parlor again. This is where I pulled for Hu Tao when I got her the first time. I hung Chi-Chi off the door as bait. We got... Ow. It's tied to the Descender thing? Okay. I don't remember. I did skip through a lot of Sumeru,
It's
so...
already dark out.
Oh.
Should we go head to the stage?
Really? I gotta walk all the way over there? I don't know why they're pretending like we're not gonna go save her. I understand I understand I got spoiled a little bit and I know we're gonna go save her. But if I was doing this without the knowledge that we're gonna at least try, I would assume that the Traveler's just gonna go try and save her. Like, that's the thing. That's what we would do. That's what we do. Oh shoot! We go here. We need a new voice. What should Yanfei sound like? Harry, the Lantern Rite celebrations are about to begin. You don't want to miss Miss Yoon's opening show. Oh God, what is? Slow down! What the fuck would Yo-Yo sound like? What other accents are there? Slow down, Yanfei. Otherwise, you're going to fall.
There are so many people. And I hope everything goes smoothly on Hu Tao's end so she can get back here and celebrate with us soon.
Yunjin, over here. Hu Tao asked me to give you this fortune coin. Wow, she got these for me? So, where'd she go?
Lady Tianquan, the gate of initiation is now ready. We are good to go.
Well, thank you. It won't be long now. Director Hu, good luck to us both. Both? Lumine's so graceful and elegant and beautiful. Lumine, Lumine, Paimon, happy Lantern Rite.
Oh, Zhongli! How did we not think of asking Zhongli earlier?
It's said that the ley lines don't know anything about descenders. That's why they're unaffected by changes in the ley lines. That makes sense because the ley lines are specific to this world. That makes sense to me. Regarding the ley lines, you mean?
Yeah.
How
did you know that, though?
In fact, I've been waiting here for some time now. Zhongli, can you connect me to the ley lines? Since the issue lies with the Traveler's unique constitution, I'm afraid that I will be of no help there.
Drat! Paimon totally thought you'd have the answer! Then why were you waiting for us?
The director asked me to return this Rex coin to Lumine. What? How dare she? It's a gesture of goodwill from the director. She wishes you safe passage in future travels.
But what about her?
I suppose that will be up to her.
That's not good enough! Surely there's gotta be something we can do!
As it happens, there is one thing that comes to mind. Namely, if the 7 and 8 gates method operates according to the principles of the ley lines, the same must also be true of the obfuscation process. But since you cannot connect to the ley lines in the first place, do you see what that implies?
Huh?
If I can't connect to the ley lines, what does that imply? What does that imply? The Lantern Rite's about to begin. I wish I could do more Zhongli accents. I like that accent. My dear compatriots.
Oh, look! It's Lady Ningguang! Wow! I didn't know she was hosting it herself this year.
It must be because of the ceremony, right? The Ministry of Civil Affairs sent out a notice saying that this year they're doing a whole ceremony when they light up the Ming Xiao lantern.
As we as we stand beneath this lantern-lit night sky, I would like to pay tribute to the ways of our forebears. We pray for the cleansing fire that exorcises evil, and for peace to prevail in our nation. Let the ceremony begin! Cutscene! Yeah. Redeem us, deliver us from evil. Hiya! Sorry, I missed the first one. I didn't realize she was talking, that's my bad.
The fire's almost out. Did we fail?
I have faith in the director. So, my time has come. There is no avoiding death, nor predicting its time. The duty of Wangsheng, I now fulfill.
Look!
Who is that? Who's that? Whose voice is that? Beacons in Minecraft. They're clearing the horrible smell! Next, Lantern Rite. If you see a butterfly, that's me coming back to see you all. See, that's the wrong accent for this cutscene. Well, I feel like I had to.
Did it work?
I believe it was a success, but...
What's wrong? You two look like you've seen a ghost.
You love this cutscene? It reminds you of the entire Liyue journey. I love Liyue. A lot of people say they didn't like it.
Director Hu's rattan figure is broken. I can't sense her presence anymore.
What? How is that possible? You mean Hu Tao? She's... what are we gonna do? Huh? Where'd the traveler go?
There it is. It would seem that she had something of a breakthrough, so I sent her on her way.
A breakthrough? About what?
See? Who actually thought that they were going to let Hu Tao die? Come on. Nobody thought that. Of course we're going to save Hu Tao. She makes way too much money to let die. Come on now. Also, this would hit way harder if they actually had her voiced, but... You know. Let's do this shit. Ugh! Feels kind of wrong to have music on. If I can't connect to the ley lines, I can't be obfuscated by them either. That means I can take Hu Tao's place in the array, and no one has to get sacrificed. As long as I can find her, that is. Come on, little Hu Tao doll, let's do this. Ba. Propagate! Propagate!
Scatter!
Oh, come on now. It's weird that they gave me a door of resurrection here. What am I gonna die to? Thanks for doing the voices in an extra stream, but you gotta go. Well, have a good rest of your day. Don't work too hard, and enjoy yourself. Thanks for stopping by. This has gotta be one of the most boring parts of this quest that I've experienced, even with all the talking. I turned off the music so long ago because I thought there'd be, you know, really cool soundtracks, some good music and stuff. But I was mistaken. I was horribly mistaken about the nature of this quest. Oh well. Oh well. Oh well. Staff of Homa! Do we get... Can I R1 my Homa? R2 my Homa? That shit's worth a lot of money. She's not here, but these are her things. Well, we're obviously going to shit to that. check the staff of Homa, the flaming staff lies quietly on the ground, as if aware that its owner has left the world. She's not here, but okay, hold on. Do you remember who the rattan figure was made for? I'm sure you do. Why would we forget? The fire in this altar has almost gone out, but some stray sparks flicker and frolic within the ashes, in true Hu Tao fashion. That crooked tree at the center of the border looks just like this year's Ming Xiao lantern. Or Ming Xiao lantern? Ming Xiao lantern? Ming Xiao. There are some cracks in the middle of the trunk. They seem to lead to somewhere far away. Something just flew out of... I have a backpack? I didn't know I had a backpack. Interesting. Backpack. Ooh! Genshin really... Let me rephrase, Hu Tao. Lumine, promise me you'll come back... Genshin really does just make some of the best, most amazing looking domains for one-time uses and events that they never bring back, right? It's just, look at these banners. This is gorgeous. This is actually amazing. But for some reason, you know, they're just not repeated. They put so much effort into the game that they just don't bring back, you know? They do it for, like, limited stuff.
Hey, I can get behind that. If you're a no-show, I'm sending the Traveler to track you down and drag you back to the dinner table kicking and screaming.
Ah. I love Liyue music so much. It's just so beautiful. Nevertheless, I would urge caution. Focus on the task at hand. Okay. That was Zhongli. This would have made an amazing cutscene. I love it. It's just such a good soundtrack. Grandpa and Dad, are you here to take me to the other side? How'd I do as director, huh? Did I do the Wangshen funeral parlor proud?
Absolutely. You did 1,000,000 times better than me. Our little girl is the best.
Good. Then I can join you with no regrets.
We're proud of you, little lady. But we only came to see you because we've missed you.
I've missed you too. But are you saying you're not here to bring me into the afterlife?
Live in life and die in death. My child, your time has not yet come. Yes, the day of reunion will come in good time. There's no need to rush. Look, someone's here to take you home.
Man. Oh, okay. Hold on, we're not done yet. Talk about it in a second.
You're finally awake! How do you feel? Does anything hurt?
I'm
You've been
chilling.
asleep for 2 whole days! If Baiju hadn't insisted that you were just out from exhaustion, Paimon would have been worried sick! Still, it is a relief to see you finally wake up again. Guess Baiju knew what he was talking about.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. This cutscene would have been probably the best cutscene in the entire game. Maybe not. It would have been one of the best cutscenes in the entire game, but it's so unfortunate because it wasn't voiced. Now, Hu Tao not being voiced sucks, that's true, but the more unfortunate part is that Lumine wasn't voiced. Now, we get so few opportunities in the game to actually hear Lumine talk. So the fact that because of this, the voice actor strike, we miss another opportunity to hear Lumine talk sucks, because that would have been amazing. And I'm so sad that, you know, that it's not going to happen. Now, in the future, when the voice actor strike gets resolved, hopefully resolved, maybe there's a chance they go back and they record the voice lines for I don't remember Lumine's voice actor's name, and Brianna Knickerbocker. Hopefully, in the past, they can do that so that we can go back and watch it. It just really sucks that we didn't get to hear them talk, because it would have been really, really good to do that. But oh well.
The Knight of Lantern Rite, of course! Hu Tao carried you here on her back. Paimon was so worried to see you unconscious. Thankfully, Zhang Li was there too, and he said you'd be fine. That being said, why did you sneak off without saying a word? Were you trying to beat Hu Tao's record for running away and getting stranded in the border? Yeah, Paimon knows. Hu Tao told us the whole story. Sounds like you did something pretty amazing. You've had a lot of visitors over the last couple of days. Zhang Li, Ningguang, Lan Yan, and pretty much everyone else you could think of.
Oh man.
Most of them have probably left by now, but Hu Tao's still waiting out in the main room. She's been there the whole time.
My ear popped.
Anyway, you stay in bed and get some rest. Paimon will
Now I
go
can
get
hear
Baiju
everything.
to take a look at you.
It's a good cutscene. Nothing wrong with crying. Oh wait, hold on. Just listen to that music from Liyue. So good. It's so good. Can I get out now? What if I started making my thumbnails just me doing this? And doing like the YouTuber face. Yeah? It's so good you switched to Japanese. But it's not the same without... It's not the same without their actual voices. I recognize those dulcet tones anywhere, Zhang Li. Good. If you have the energy to joke around, it means you're making a good recovery. I'm so glad. It looks like I can stop worrying now. Like, welcome back, my hero. You're the real hero, Hu Tao. Haha, don't be silly. It's just the two of us here. You really want to talk in glib pleasantries? Because I can out-glib you any day of the week if that's how you want to do this. Alright, so, how are you holding up, girl? I'm doing great, thanks to a certain someone. Baiju gave me a checkup too. You look remarkably well too, considering what you went through. But are you sure you're well enough to leave yet? You're only making things worse if you power through before you're fully healed. I'll be fine. Well, I sure hope so. You know, I was really surprised you came to rescue me. You took such a huge risk. When did you become so reckless? I learned from the best, Director Hu. Hey look, Liyue Harbor looks so pretty from this angle. Let's see, what's everyone doing at this hour? Those two kids look like they're in a hurry. I bet they're racing each other to the fortune coins. And that lady over there, her cheeks are so red. Sorry, you think she's caught the sun. She must be waiting for her lover so they can go set off some fireworks. Look at this smile that Hu Tao has. Weird. Such a marvelous view. Really puts me in a poetic mood. Okay, I got something. As fresh festivities fill the air, while lanterns light the sky like countless times before, I dwell not on the twists and turns of bygone years, but remember this, that with each new day I receive the gift of life once more. Thank you, Blue Mean. Happy Lantern Rite. Aw, she's so cute. Look at her. Aww. Woo! There we go. Peak. Cinema. Cinema! Okay. Well, we're not actually quite done. We gotta... So cute that they make a point in pointing out Nadia and Vlad's meeting. They're not the people that stand in front of the Mondstadt waypoint, right? They're the ones from the bank. It's been a while since I don't pay attention to that much. Cinema. Sorry, it's kind of, the ticking is really good. Well, I think we're officially done with fun cutscenes and stuff. So we can turn off Genshin's music. We can go back to normal music. The most unexpected part was Yinger and Timaeus as a couple. Yeah, Timaeus stole Yinger from us. They're the day and night guard from the Northland Bank. Okay, I was right. I was right about that. True. True. We gotta go find Xiangling. I think I'm gonna be... I think my way of speaking is permanently broken. I'm just gonna like totally talk like this for the rest of my life. You guys know that this is actually like the stereotypical California accent? Oh my god. It's like totally so unfair of them to label us like this. Oh my god. I'm broken inside. I can't stop. This is actually my voice. You guys have broken it. This is how I actually talk to people in real life. And then this is the voice that I put on for people. You guys know that? See, whenever I come on stream, I put on this fake voice to make myself more marketable. But this is actually how I talk now. I've just let my... Oh my god, there's a cat up here. There's a cat up here. Totally awesome. I thought that said sit. I didn't mean to do that. Totally wicked. That was totally wicked. I can't believe my god.
Hey, Traveler and Paimon!
Hi, Xiangling.
Oh, hey, Xiangling. What's up?
I like this.
You know what's up. Our get-together, of course.
Time to eat food.
You are free, right? You are not
Josh
getting out of this
A?
without
More
a
like
very good
Josh
reason.
Slay. That's gotta be simultaneously one of the worst things I've ever heard and one of the best things I've ever heard. I mean, sorry. Oh my god, that's gotta be like...
That was Hu Tao.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah, tell me about it. She thinks being a director gives her a license to be a flake. It's like, unless there's a sizable crowd coming, it's not worth my time. But don't worry. We've agreed that this time, we're not gonna accept any more excuses from her.
True.
Oh? Who's we?
Yo, mom. Got him.
Shincho and I. He said he's been wanting to invite everyone out for a long time. But given the situation with his great-grandfather, he never had the time. But amazingly, on the night of the Lantern Rite, his great-grandfather suddenly woke up. Xingqiu was thrilled! And he was finally able to leave the house. So we met up right away and made a plan. Wow, so his great-grandfather's gonna be alright? Yup. They had a doctor take a look and everything. He'll be just fine.
Well, admittedly, Xingqiu's grandfather is over 100 years old. So he got over this illness, but like...
According to Xingqiu, his great-grandfather has been eating like Paimon since he woke up.
Mood.
So now, the family's biggest worry is that he'll get indigestion.
For real. He'll make some more, feta. He'll make some more feta.
That's good news. But somehow it doesn't paint Paimon in the best light. Don't worry, it definitely does. Your appetite represents an optimistic outlook on life. Always eat to your heart's content, lest your chopsticks wither with regret. Well said, Xiangling. Yeah, that attitude is exactly what got Paimon to where she is today. Yes, for real. Like Xiangling said, always eat till your heart's content. And don't let your chopsticks... what was it? Don't worry. Save it for the dinner table, Paimon. Oh, no problem. But where are we gonna eat? At Yilong Wharf later tonight. Xingqiu and the others are still out there. Oh, and Hu Tao said that we'll be joined. You'll see when you get
Didn't mean
there.
to skip that. My bad.
Oh, Paimon has an idea. But she'll keep it to herself for now.
Do I have a British voice yet? Nah, I kind of did one for Yanfei. British for the Queen.
Well,
No.
we'll see
Glory
who gets
to the
right later
Queen.
tonight.
Glory to the Queen. British. Okay, 18 to 22. In it, bruv. The Queen's dead. But not in spirit. Oh, glory to the king doesn't sound as funny. It's not your stereotype. You don't get to choose it.
Children be up to.
Where's Yilong Wharf?
Never mind. Let them do as they please.
Oh, what? It's in Shenyu Vale. I've never been here. I don't... Okay. But you're British? Yeah, I'm so sorry for that. My condolences. So sorry. My condolences that you're British. If we're talking strongest, do I have to do voice? Nah, screw it. Pick Wind Reader after I was the founding master of Chi-Men Divination.
Yeah, he gets my vote too, being my ancestor and everything. Oh, and also the Silver Swallow.
That's what they call your mom. In that case, I'd have to nominate the two sages of Lianshan. It's always the one who lives in seclusion and never shows their skills who turn out to be the most powerful of all. Well, in the books, anyway, what do you think? It's fine you have Harry Potter. If this were a martial arts novel, then I'd agree with you. But unfortunately, after reading Moonlit Bamboo Forest, I'm convinced that the title should go to the White Horse of the Three Immortals of Dao 2. She's got to be hiding some kind of secret.
Huh? Is no one gonna pick the Yunlai Angler? Even the Yuhong said that her sword fighting style comes from the Yunlai Angler's rod wielding techniques.
Yeah, so they say, but I mean, fishing just seems kind of lame in this context. For real, man. Although it's more common than you might think for anglers to be more than what they seem, like the guy at the hotel. The greatest of all were obviously Old Man Wu Wang and the Lone Butterfly. Without them, there'd be no Wangsheng funeral parlor today. Hard to argue with that.
Oh, everyone's here already.
Yeah, we're late. Come on, Paimon. Traveler, Paimon, you're finally here. Welcome.
Hu Tao, your hat.
Well noticed, Paimon. I added another plum branch.
Ooh, so now you and the Traveler have matching plum branches.
Ooh. too.
But, anyway, what are you all up to?
We're debating who's the best out of the 8 adepts.
Ha, well, kind of. An open-ended debate, maybe. We're just shooting the breeze, really. That's right. The only way you could settle a question like this would be with those special goggles they have in light novels, where you can read someone's power level just by looking at it. What does that mean?
Has Shincho been getting you into light novels?
Welcome, Boron. My family tells me that you and Huta performed a very risky ceremony and cured great-grandfather's illness in that process. I cannot thank you enough for your efforts. No matter what kind of trouble you may encounter in the future, you will always find a helping hand at the Feiyun Commerce Guild. It was a team effort, Xingqiu. Yeah, I know, but my father and brother will thank everyone individually in the coming days. Why go to all that trouble? I don't know why, like, halfway through I decided to do the accents. Why go to all that trouble, Xingqiu? Save yourself the effort and just admit to me here and now that the strongest of the 8 adepts are the lone butterfly and old main Wulong. Then we'll be square.
Come on, enough with the debate already. Everyone's here now, so let's eat. Paimon, you're up. It's time to share your grand philosophy of life with everyone.
Absolutely, Paimon. Let's get it done.
Okay, one sec. It's like, always eat to your heart's content, lest you're... What was the rest again? Ah, right, yeah, that's
Let your chopsticks wither in regret. Whoa, Paimon, you can't stumble through a motto you live life by. Wait, that's the wrong way. Hold on. I didn't give an accent to Gaming. Whoa, Paimon, you can't stumble through a motto you live by. It's bad luck. It'll make your life full of stumbling blocks too. Come on, you can do it. One more time, from the top.
Always
I don't really like
Gaming,
Gaming, that's why I gave him an annoying voice.
Wither in regret. So is it time to dig in now?
Yarr!
Paimon, did you forget about our special guest?
I did not. Who be it? Who be these special guests?
Remembers now. Actually, Paimon guessed who it is already, but, you know, no point in saying it out loud or anything.
It's the conqueror of demons. You don't sound confident. You don't have a clue who it is, do you?
Yes, actually. It's obvious who it is. It's... you know who. Traveler, a little help?
Is it actually Yunjin? Oh, it is. Correct. It's our very own Yunjin. So you haven't forgotten what she said last time. Look, she's taking the stage. I actually really thought it was going to be Zhao. Mom doesn't really like the lemon cake, but she likes marble cake, which makes this far easier for you.
Isn't
because
that
you can
director of the
just use
Yunhan
cake
Opera Troupe?
For real, man. On jaw skibidi.
Amazing.
You know what I mean?
I never would have expected to see her all the way out here in Yilong Wharf.
What a voice, man. Imagine if my voice was that deep. Yeah. I actually just thought it was gonna be Zhao for sure. Yeah. Yar har har. Okay, what was Yunjin's voice again? Greetings, everyone. I will perform the sanctification of Dao 2 one more time for all my friends who were unable to join the festivities during the Lantern Rite. I apologize for not being able to set up a grander stage.
Aw, that's so nice. She's doing
that kind of hurts my voice a little bit.
for everyone who couldn't attend last time.
Shh, she's about to begin. Yeah, I'll do the whole Chinese opera. Recall. Okay. You gotta admit, it sounded a bit wild. Why is it so quiet? It's actually like really, really quiet. I lost my pen. I'm trying very hard to be respectful, but that note there sounded a bit off. It's an acquired taste. There's parts from when Yunjin sings where I like how it sounds, but I think it's more the parts where she's less hitting notes and more when it's quicker. Like I don't like when she tries to go super operatic, but I do like just the more normal kind of sound. I try not to say anything crazy because I just remember seeing a clip of somebody like reacting with a bit of shock, and then a lot of people were like getting mad and canceling it because that was like, oh. You love the divine damsel of devastating, but you don't know what to think about. You don't know, but this you don't know what to think about. Yeah, I mean, I'm not a fan of Chinese opera singing, so I guess I'm not the best judge of it. Wait, was that? Yar, you should have gone with the traveler into the border that day. I get that you care about Lumine's well-being, but the fact is, it wouldn't have helped. I'd have just been an extra liability if something went wrong. Besides, Ningguang changed the plan and sent me to the chasm instead. I can't be in two places I don't know why I'm doing that, sorry, at once. If you're not happy about it, then why don't you file a complaint at Yujing Terrace? He is such an edgelord. Like, you don't need to be standing on the roof right now. And report the Tiang Cheng to the Tiang Cheng. Actually, I was thinking about the Yu Heng. She's not afraid of a confrontation. So cute. Wait, what do you mean he's like, you should have been the one to go into battle that day. He's being cringy. Forget it, I'll let it go since everyone's fine. Wangshu Inn is a fine location. All of Liwei is a fine location. Well said. Another serving of dew-dipped shrimp, please, with some dipping spices. And one almond tofu. Ha! Is that it? We done with the Lantern Rite? He cares for the traveler, it's so adorable. Sorry, I don't know what that was. The crisis is resolved. Why the long face, Tiang Quan? Is it Chuang or Chung? Thanks to Director Hu and Thanks to the Director Hu and Boron, disaster was averted, but we still do not know what caused the crisis in the first place. I know you are well informed, Captain, so I trust you are aware that recently the nation of Notland has recently endured some major events relating to the ley lines and to issues of life and death. It makes me wonder whether these events might somehow be connected on a deeper level. I just realized Beidou should have a pirate voice. Yar! If they are, then this'll be bigger than just Liwei and Natlan. I'll send word to my business partners and keep an eye out for any similar incidents in the other nations. Right now, though, I'd say put those worries to one side and focus on enjoying these stunning sights before they disappear for another. It just morphed into Scottish. My voice is shot. But of course, you don't need to teach me about work-life balance. I am no Kaching. Kaching is just out here catching strays constantly. Is that right? Well then, why are you still wearing that same old hairpin? Didn't I tell you to use my pay to buy yourself another one? Or new one, sorry. I wouldn't dare touch Captain Beidou's mora without final confirmation. What if you'd been speaking in jest? I'd never hear the end of it. Haha, do I really have to go pick one out for you? Alright, suits me. Let's go take a stroll through the fair. Well done. When did our straight-talking captain learn to read between the lines, That's enough. Are ye coming or not? Why not? Let's go. They ended up just being the same voice. Is that it then? Are we done? Nope, we have more talking. I am out of funny voices to do. I don't have any left in me. Kaching. Oh no, it's fine. Nothing out of the ordinary. The Traveler and Director Who are the real stars this year. That's no reason to diminish your own contribution. Of course, they were the biggest heroes. But we played our part and played it well. The Ministry of Civil Affairs responded, and at record speed, did we not? Even though on the surface, this incident looks negligible compared to the disasters of the Archon War, it was a very close call. Things could have been unimaginably worse had we not found a solution. Okay, we need music, sorry. You're right. Actually, I have a question about the 7 and 8 gates method we ended up using. How come I've never seen any records of it in the Yuehua Pavilion before? Whew. You want to know about the origins of the array? Ningguang made the whole thing up. What? You're joking. Okay, fair enough. In truth, a letter with all the critical information suddenly appeared in Yujing Terrace on the day when we needed it. Even Yelan was unable to track down where it had come from. The info just appeared out of thin air. Then wasn't that a bit of a risky strategy on Ningguang's part? It may appear that way, but if you think about it carefully, everything slowly starts to make sense. How many people in all of Liyue could have known about both the crisis and the secret art while also possessing the ability to deliver a letter without leaving a trace? You mean Master and her friends? Oh, so it's Shan Yun. I see. Okay, so Shan Yun gave them the information. Sorry. That young lass from the Wangshan funeral parlor is rather impressive. One's curiosity was piqued when Rex Lapis chose to serve as her consultant. But only now does one understand the true intent behind his decision. I didn't know that they knew that Zhongli was Rex Lapis. Agreed. And yet what a rare delight it is to hear such effusive praise from you, Cloud Retainer. Rare? Pray elaborate a little further.
In the past, you may have uttered something to the tune of this. Though the last displays a measure of talent, it is nothing more than Shenhe or Ganyu could have achieved if placed in the same circumstances.
One would never deride others as a means of praising one's own children. The Wangshan lass displayed a great determination and fortitude. Does that not make her deserving of a few words of praise? It certainly does, and she is not the first. I've lived in Liyue Harbor for a long time now and can tell you that the Wangshan Funeral Parlor has produced generation upon generation of outstanding directors. Street word Rambler speaks true. The god Dao Tu was not our friend, but neither was he our enemy. Had he not cared greatly for all living things, and volunteered to sanctify himself to pacify the underworld, not even 8 Adepti would have been able to overpower him, much less that 8 Adepts. When he became the Border, he likely never imagined that mortals would preserve and maintain his new form this far into the future.
With all of that said, I realize the name of the young lady from the funeral parlor is still unknown to me.
Zhang Li has such aura. Look at him there, he has such aura, and he has square shoulders that I do not have. Hello? There we go. The director's name is Hu, and her given name is Tao. Ah, as in our word for butterfly, yes? No. Hu as in mischief maker. So cute. What do you mean cute? He is powerful and awesome and cool. Not cute. Then Tao must likewise be the Tao that means mischief in our tongue. No, in fact, it is the same Tao as appears in Tao Nu.
Ah, So Hu as in butterfly, and Tao as in
Your
Tao.
shoulders again.
A fine
You're the
name.
one.
Fitting indeed.
You're the one who brought it up. Who as in mischief maker, incessant pestering, and wanton
I
gluttony.
say, I was merely trying to liven up the mood. Why is Hu Tao permitted to make mischief while I am not?
He's literally the god of blocks. So he's Steve, is what you're saying. You're telling me that Zhongli is Steve. The clue is in the name. If you wish to change yours from Mountain Shaper to Mischief Maker, be my guest. Why not have some tea? This is the rare Spirit Sprout cultivator that Rex Lapis brought back all the way from Chingsa village. It'd be Do you see the crab? Look at this crab right here. It's funny. May there be more good tea to share in the coming year. I'm sure that there shall be. Okay. Are we done with the Lantern Rite? Thank you. Okay. Ugh. Crab is Guizhong in disguise. Yes, sir. Alright. So that was this year's Lantern Rite. What'd you guys think about it? You like it? You loved it? Well, I didn't. Just kidding. Oh, okay. Oh my god. That was a lot longer of a quest than I thought it was going to be. How long has it been? It's been about 3.5 hours. Well, do we have any resin to spend? One resin. One run. I'm gonna go do one run really quick. You really like the story, but it would have been more immersive with voices, yeah. I mean, it sucks that it couldn't have been voiced fully, but I really wish that they had been able to at least get voicing for the cutscene. Because the cutscene was really good, and I wish that we could have at least... Any chance to hear Lumine speak, I'll take it. I know that initially Genshin... like, they didn't do, you know, the whole main character getting voice thing. And I always thought that it was like a... because they were trying to rip off Breath of the Wild. I just wish that Lumine actually talked. I like Lumine. I like Lumine. Back shots. Okay, let me do a resin run. And then I gotta eat pizza.
Laid back.
Boop. I didn't dodge that properly. Okay, let's see. There are the voice lines in the menu, but not in the story. Yeah, I know. Sometimes when I just want to hear Lumine speak, I just go listen to her voice lines. Like, ha, cha, ha. Yeah, Lumine doesn't even have grunts in the story. I wish she talked. She's got a nice voice. Oh, she got new voiceovers. What's new? What's new, pussycat? What's new? Wait, what? Where is it? It's over here. Oh, there we go. Am I crazy? Did they remove her?
I've heard that if you give Tavern a... Be gone!
Oh, no, these are Pyro Traveler voices, so that's why they're not done yet.
Ha! Shake! Crumble apart! Ha!
Where's Windblade?
Ha! Ha! Windblade! 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 Windblade!
Gotta be the best one.
Ha! Drop! Starfall!
Starfall! Yeah, I like Lumine. Okay. But unfortunately, everybody, that's gonna be it for today. I hope you enjoyed Lantern Rite 2025. I hope you enjoyed Valley Girl Lumine and Country Zhongli and Scottish Ningguang and all that.
Something you wish to report?
I don't know if
You have
I don't know if I'll
undivided
stream
attention.
Wednesday. If we have another stream, it will be Wednesday, and if Wednesday doesn't happen, it'll be Friday. So Take care, everybody. And I hope you all have a good